Here we go. Alright. I need to quickly change the YouTube thumbnail before I do anything. This is basically me just setting it up, because last time it didn't actually let me change the thumbnail like midway through, so I need to do that very, very quickly. Shouldn't take too long. I can pop out the chat as well while I'm doing it, at least I think. Let's see if this is actually the correct things. I don't want to be coming up with the last stream's information. That's the big one. Hence why I'm going to wait and see if this comes out first. Press Musketeers, that says upcoming, like now, so doesn't seem to be coming up on YouTube. Let's view on YouTube. See if this is working a little bit easier. And if it is, fantastic. If it isn't, then we'll try again. Yeah, it just seems to be. There we go. Let me see if I can edit it. We are still very much in the infancy of this channel, so in terms of trying out Twitch and stuff like that. That's the problem. Is Twitch. It doesn't really, like, restream is a little bit funky. So this says, it said the old one's up on YouTube Studio, so I don't really know. Right, let's see if we can try on here. Destinations. I mean, it is on YouTube. It is also on everything else, but it's just the thumbnail. That's the problem. The thumbnail doesn't come up very much. But we'll see if we work around. We got a little bit of time before the game starts. Until then, we can fiddle around with this, see if we can get it working. If people are in a chat, I won't know about it until I'm like going back and forth. Because on YouTube Go Live, like the channel dashboard, there we go. Edit title and description. How do I like go into it? There we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. We're good now. I can actually edit the thumbnail, so it's not just my channel banner. I think I should be able to. Here we go, everyone. We're good. We figured it out. We figured it out. Put it into the watchalongs. Excellent. That's why I've kept the cover up, just so you don't have to like look at my YouTube analytics. But there we are. I think that's now done. I think. Let me have a look. It says upcoming on the thing. Then when I go in, it should have a thumbnail, but maybe it'll take a second to recover. Nevertheless, I think we're all good. Excellent. Right, I can exit out of that. Have restream up, so I can see the chat and whatnot. I'll move that over here. I need to see if the chat's actually fully working on both Twitch and YouTube as well. So people are, you know, if people are listening and can send a message, that would be appreciated. If you can, I will do it myself. Cool. Let's go to Game Pass. Oh! I'm excited. What's up, Diego? That's actually very helpful. They kick off in 15 minutes. So that's why I wanted to get in a little early, so I could change the thumbnails and stuff without everyone having to deal with that while we do it. But it's currently not available live. Like, it's currently not up, but it will be in a minute. I'm expecting it to be in a minute anyway. But I think the thumbnail should be changed. If it isn't, I'll work on that. I think it should be good. Excellent. Sound should be all fine. YouTube comments are coming in on the chat, which is helpful. I need to see if Twitch ones are coming in on the chat. I wanted to try and get on both, just so I can spread the word of our glorious league. No problem, man. Cool. I think we're good. I mean, it's definitely live. Let me just put in like a testing chat. There we go. Actually works perfect. Nice, nice, nice. Excellent. Phenomenal. And then while I'm waiting, I can just get rid of the image for a second and have that like that. And we can continue to refresh. I'm very, 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 very excited. I don't know who's going to win. Obviously, on ELF Live, I finally locked in Paris, which is like the canon prediction. But in no means does that confirm that I'm 100% on it. Because honestly, this game's going to be fascinating. I think even like the main, I think it's, what is it, like 10 or so, 6 or 10, like media outlets, like ELF Network and First Time Magazine and Memes of ELF. I know they're not really a media thing, but they are really. They do make predictions. That like 6 collective, when they do it on one graphic, they're even like 50-50. Which is interesting. But it is coming up. Event starts in 12 minutes. You know what I'll do? I'll hover over that just so people can see. And then I'll make myself a little bit bigger. Let me just do that first. There we go. Phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. It's going to be good. Whew. Final messages and sending out of the stream needs to be done now. So I need to do that. Because, again, we came in a little early. We needed to see if the thing would actually work. If it didn't, I would have had to just go back to the old-fashioned way. But it seems as if it's fine, so that's good. I was just mostly worried about the YouTube down now. Because if it's just my channel banner, obviously no one's going to be viewing that. Okay, cool. It is actually working on the YouTube app. Thumbnail's good. We're alright. And that sounds like I'm like... I was very worried about it. I'm going to try and act like I wasn't. I was very worried about it if it wasn't going to work. Okay, let's put it in the Discord if you're interested in going into the Discord. Then the link is in the description. I'm going to put that in there. I'm going to put it on Reddit. As we've got 11 minutes to go. ELF Paris v Vienna. Always misspell Vienna the first time over. Paris v Vienna. ELF semi. Final Watchalong with ELF. I've done everything in capitals. That's actually a problem. I've got to put ELF. I know it sounds like silly, but I've got to put ELF co-host every time with Matt Bressington, obviously. And I'm gassed. You know what? Fuck it. I'm going to leave it in all caps because I'm gassed. What's up, Jamal? Good to see you as always. Vikings win by 12. That's quite a definitive win if they won by 12. I would be very impressed. That would be kind of mad, actually, if they win by 12. Who do you, like... I don't know if it's going to be high scoring, because the last game was very high scoring, which I said it would be, but a lot of people didn't agree with me. A lot of people were saying it's going to be low scoring, there's 2 defensive coaches, blah, blah, blah. But I was right. So... let's go on Twitter as well. Awesome. We want as many people to watch this game as possible. I've said before, I want someone to come into the league and be like, I didn't know about European League of Football until I watched Matt Bressington's video. That's what I want. That's what I want. It sounds a bit like, you know, I'm pretty sure some people will take that the wrong way. But I want to be spreading the word as much as I physically can. Right, ELF semi-final. Watchalong. Paris, yeah, we're doing this all in caps. Just every single thing is going to be in caps because I am fucking gassed. It would be good. It would be good because if Jadrian and Riley get in, Jadrian's an OG. Riley's not an OG, but he's also kind of an OG. I don't know why I always think of Riley as just like also an OG, even though he's only just come in too. I guess he's been about in Europe for around the block a couple times. That makes sense, but I always think of them being around the same. Okay, now I need to put on Instagram. And the NFL was on last night. We've had 2 close games in the NFL. I haven't watched the full games. I've watched the highlights for both, obviously. But I haven't watched like the full games because they're on at 1:30 in the morning. ELF semi-final. I type and I speak at the same time. That's like one of my my main problems. But if I don't type or speak, it would just be silence while I like correctly spell things. What the fuck is going on? So presented by First Down Magazine. There we are. There we go. Put that up. It doesn't need to look pretty. I'm just trying to get in this game. Phenomenal. Whew. OGs since day one, yeah. Vet with 2 years of experience, rookie first year, and you'll have to be in the European leagues. I would agree. I would agree. Yeah, I think that's fair. So Riley's, but then yeah, Riley's just a quarterback in the ELF, I guess, because they only need a second year. Jadrian's a vet, Zach's an OG, but I don't think there's very many OGs left, especially not Americans. Let me have actually a quick look on sports metrics. I reckon the OG population will be like 3 at the very, very most. We've got a couple of minutes, so we're good. Obviously, I won't be. If people are tuning in, I'm not going to be showing like the game. Some people get confused by that. I'm not going to be showing a game. No, that's helpful. Let's give that another. Let's try that again. That'll be a bit of a conundrum, wouldn't it? That's not good. That's not what I needed right now. Well, if we just look at team, well, no, because Cologne, they will have no Americans left over from their first year. They'll have some Germans. I think literally the only ones I can think of is Zach. I can't think of anyone else. So, speaks volumes on how influential he's been, because I don't think Glenn was in there. Glenn wasn't there in the first year. Jock, you could maybe argue Jock, but he missed a year though, didn't he? Yeah, he missed last year. But Jock has played since 21, and he played in 22. He didn't play in 23, but played in 24. So that makes it. That would maybe he's on the edge. I think he probably classed himself as an OG. So maybe he is. But yeah, that would be interesting to look at if it was working. But 5 minutes left. We'll give it a refresh. See if we got actually live footage yet. It's in the big stadium in Wien, Österreich. Still not live yet. Still waiting on it. It's like I'm like really getting ready for it now. I'm very excited. I think it's going to be a very interesting game. A very interesting game. Paris upset. Is it an upset there? Hold on. Is there odds for like European? I want to see if there's like actual odds. Maybe? Because obviously I'm not going to bet on that because I don't think I can. But I want to see if there's like actual just like bookmakers, you know what I mean? Doesn't seem as if... Really? Interesting. Interesting. I would take that. I'd bet the underdog. I mean, I already did. I'm not doing that, bruv. Bet 365, has it? Does it really? Because that's, I think, just, you know, European football. It might be because I'm in the UK. I can't look it up. I think I've had that issue before. Because obviously it knows I'm in the UK, so it's going to show me only stuff that I can bet on in the UK. But that is still very interesting. This website here. The ELF. So if you go to this ELF website right here. Oh, Alexander, what's up, man? Actually, I'm going to do your eval this week too. At least start it off. And see you there, my bad. You do fucking recruiting midway through. So you go on the ELF website, which is here. And then you go on this little button up here, which is Game Pass. And then following that, it will load up, obviously. And then once it loads up, you do have to have the Game Pass, obviously. I think you can get like there's like semi-final deal or something. But yeah, it starts in 2 minutes. Get rid of those tabs. Should be live soon. Yeah, they'll probably kick off around 1:30, right? Yeah. Yeah, I respect that. I can respect that. How are you feeling going into next year? Obviously, I know details are scarce, but there's going to be an outset. You know, you got a new GM. I'm sure with your connections, you know some of the targets. Obviously, I know you can't say the targets. Makes sense. But what's your overall feeling? You know, you feeling good? You feeling like it could be... How many wins they get this year? 3? 2? They beat Dragons. They beat Milan. I want to say 2. They split the series, I think, a couple times. So, more or less wins than last year. And I'm not going to count the Dragons, because I personally don't know if they're going to be in the ELF next year. They got 1? Oh yeah, they missed the field goals. I forgot about that. Yeah, I forgot about the field goals. Should give this a refresh. Come on, league. Let me in. Let me in. We're nearly there. We're nearly there. Whew. Yeah, there's a lot of holes. I think Carlton's obviously he's a very good quarterback, so he would stay. He's got a lot of respect to the organisation as well. If he stays, you get Milan to stay. So it's just a no fucking question. Got AFB or Robinson. That's a tough choice. Both very talented receivers. If I'm going to be real, I'd probably take Robinson. Just more experienced. But the offensive line, they've got to spend at least 2 or 3. I'd say maybe even 4. Safety's a big one. Here we go. Here we go. Let's get rid of that. Just doesn't need to be there. Yeah. Yeah. They had scoring bursts, especially at the end of the year. They just defensively they lost a couple guys like Honey, who are really fucking good. Right, let's... Oh, they're playing in the army uniforms. Interesting. At least they're getting use out of those. I can respect that. Depth and athletic D-line. Because you got Sherman, you got Big Mike, you got Harney, you've got Panic, and you've got Majo. So you actually do have some really talented defensive linemen. But yeah, maybe a little bit burst of maybe an E spot, maybe an A spot. I'd probably go for E. Yeah, maybe. I don't know if you actually need D-line now. Now that I read them off, you've got quite a lot. I think, remembering them. Safety, 100%. I think you need a corner and a safety. There actually isn't any commentary now, currently, if you're wondering. Like, it is there, just isn't there. What's up, Khaled? And then, I would say... Because Splitter's good enough to be a number 2. But you also need, like, another Swiss receiver, potentially. There's the Parisians. Jeez. E-Spot's 4 on O-line. 1, maybe a D-line. And then maybe one at linebacker. Or DB. Maybe a corner. Maybe a Khaled. Yeah, they played, what, 3 times? I think they played the most in their alternative uniforms. Like, out of all the other alternative uniforms. Because Galaxy, I think, played in their All Black once. Round 5 played in their one once. The Galaxy played in their camos twice. And their black one once. And then they played in theirs, I think, 3 times? Potentially 3 times? Which is quite a lot. Here we are, right. We're just waiting. Just waiting. The teams are doing the national anthems and whatnot. So we got a little bit of time. Oof. I don't think he's gonna throw the ball once on the first drive. That's my hot take. That's quite a stupid thing to say, actually. Maybe. Because again, he doesn't really throw in the first quarter. Like, we've seen this so many times, especially in the one again. I think it's against Prague, where he had 1 throw in the first quarter for 2 yards, or 1 throw, 1 yard, 1 touchdown. That was his first quarter stats against someone, but I can't remember exactly who it is. Cool. Oh, Darius. Hey, Darius. He's in the UK. Awesome. Awesome. Darius in the UK. How many missed kicks by Vienna? Tasic is pretty good. I don't think we'll have any missed kicks. I'd be surprised. I think Paris is more likely to have missed kicks than Vienna, honestly. But I guess we'll find out. But I'm fascinated, honestly. Like, I really think this could be good. It does still have broadcasts to begin short. It's been a while for a bit. X shut down Carl Sweet when Vienna decided to play man. Wonder if they'll go similar out with Austin. That is interesting. Huh. But X is older now. Not to be rude to him, but he's a little bit older. And he's coming off an injury. So I'm not sure if they'll be able to do that this time. I might be wrong. But I'm not sure if I am wrong. I believe in it. I believe in it. Alright, there's the captains. Ben Holmes, Ben straight. For some reason, the sound isn't there. I'm not sure if that's just part of the broadcast thing or my volume. Oh, my volume's on fucking nothing. That's why I'm a moron. Okay. But there's still no sound though. So, maybe I'm not as stupid as I thought I was. Don't think there's any sound. Does it have any sound coming through my desktop? No? No? No sound coming through the desktop. That's just how it is. We'll clap nevertheless. I'm not sure what the lady said, but we'll clap. Yeah, 2 years ago. Size-wise, Paris tall body receiver could get... Yeah, it depends if Anthony plays, because Anthony has really not done much this season because he's struggled with injuries. And then LaRose has also struggled with injuries. So their big-bodied receivers have not been great this year. Then again, as you can see on the screen, Wamba, he's been good over the last couple of games. I don't know if Colombo is going to be fit, because he kind of limped off last game. That's definitely a factor. Oh, semi-final day. Honestly, I've been waiting for this for like... I've not slept in 2 weeks. Like, my sleeping pattern is fucked. I've got mad insomnia, just because I'm so excited to see some of these games. And a lot of other stuff about the start in university. That's also kept me up at night. But nevertheless, this one's more fun, right? So, we'll stick with that. There's the Paris captains coming out. Excellent. Yeah, Tekadam is pretty big. He is pretty tall. He's very, very, very fast as well. So it's definitely a good point. Bull, Schaefer, no Bomback. But Bomback's had a quieter year this year. He's got like 2.5 sacks, which is real quiet, considering how talented he is. I'm confused at the no sound, by the way. Like, I hope that changes. We'll have some commentary, for sure, at some point. There's the trophy. I like the ELF trophy a lot, actually. I think it's a very pretty trophy. There's a coin toss. Again, we don't know. Oh, don't discount that. I've got one. I've got one. I've just got back from the gym, so I'm having some iced coffee. Just to cool my, oh, it's an Austrian. Oh, yeah, he's a pretty big deal, isn't he, as a tennis player? He's a pretty damn good tennis player. I don't know anything about tennis, but I saw that he was going to be doing the coin toss. Crowd looks good. Looks pretty decent. There's Alexander. He's so fucking big, man. What a legend. I hope he doesn't retire. There's Maxi! Shout out Maxi. D-Dales. Really? Has he never won a coin toss? If that's actually true, that's so funny. Like, if that's actually true, that's so funny. I think there's somewhat of a delay on restream. But it looks good on YouTube, so we're all good. I think we're all fine. We will be covering up the screen in a minute. For all those people thinking I'm going to be watching again like this, I'm not going to, because I want to get absolutely fucked up for copyright. Oh, that would be mad. Just constantly unlucky. Okay, right, we're covering up now in a second. But yeah, look, the crowd looks pretty good. There's Coleman, one of the more athletic players in the league. Haven't seen too much of him. Been a little bit quieter. Maybe just because mid-season editions, they're kind of hard to keep up with sometimes. Especially on a really good team. Right, we're covering up. Sorry, everyone. We will just pop this over the scoreline. Here we go. Right, Coleman going to return the kickoff. Alright. No. There we go. There we go. Audio's in. Right, there we go. I was making sure the audio wasn't just me. It's not just me. It was actually a thing. Wide. League-wide. But it's now on. If you can hear that, I'll turn it up. Maybe if you need to turn it up a little bit, I will. But DuPont is going to return the kick. Or do the kick, rather. I'm so excited. Coleman's going to return. Here we go. Semi-final day. I need to make sure the scoreline is lined up correctly. Ben Holmes, Kerry Bajan, and Janis Schultz is starting, which is interesting, allegedly. Reese Horn, Noah Torre, and Florian Bierbalmer. Then Alexander Milanovic, David Aruta, Matthew Dowtry, Tony Korzinen, and Lucas Holler, but the offensive line. Here we are. Here we go. I'm so gassed. I'm so excited. Yeah, it does look like a decent crowd though. It's good. It's what we want. Scoreboard hasn't popped up just yet, but Ben Holmes, he's going to pass. He's taking a shot. Oh! I'm sorry I haven't doubted your first drive, Ben. Here we go. Here we go. Alright, Ben. Sorry, dude. There's no announcer. Interesting. So I'm going to be running commentary just here. And just put should, I think, in my stream. There we go. Whew. Yeah, Alright. Alright, we're good. First drive. One pass for like 40 odd yards. They're already in the second, they're already in the other team's quarter. I'm so like, I'm so cooked. Alright. Ben Holmes again, stepping back, looking left. Taking another shot. Oh, he's wide open! Oh, shoot! Gotta catch that, man. Come on, Johannes. I'm like rooting for both teams. I'm rooting for good football. That should have been a TD. That should have been a score. That should have been a score. They should have got that. Damn. Yeah, crazy. Wonder if that'll come back to playing. But they've smoked them. The first two passes have been like, when Toro wasn't open, he just made a great catch, but that was fucking wide open. Reese Horn open there in the middle. Yep, there it goes. Easy. They're getting cooked a little bit here, guys. I'm a little bit worried that my my prediction may be very wrong, because it doesn't actually currently look like Paris DBs are locking in. Maybe a hold there, can argue, maybe. There's Reese. Reese looks cool, man. Can't lie. That black visor. Can't go wrong with the black visor. Oh, what's up, SH? Yeah, man. So I made a deal as well, which I'm really worried about. If I go 0-2... Oh, sacked! There we go. Good timing, Jonathan. Good timing, because we just had a sack. Is that Saeed? Yeah. Saeed's had a weird game so far. He's been cooked by Johannes Schultz, but then he got sacked straight afterwards. Weird. Look at that. Look at that. Good tackle. Because Ben's a little bit smaller. Ben's not a massive guy. Like, Ben's about 5'10", 5'11", I think. I'm pretty sure. You can't tell just by behind the backfield. He's not a ginormous dude. Alright, there's carry. First run of the game for him. Forward presence. He probably got a yard out of it. It's going to be 3rd and 17. Was the trophy in stream? Yes, it was. So are you. I'm just going to put little heart emojis. Here we are. Which by no means... Yeah. I mean... I am a fan of slightly bigger quarterbacks. If I'm building my team, maybe 6'1", 6'2". That's just me. Ben Holmes taking off. Out the middle. He's got beer bomb and lead blocker. Here he goes. That's the one. Fucking hell. That's like a 20-yard run. We ain't seen that from Ben. We ain't seen that by Ben. Look at that. Oh, great camera angle. Just a whole fucking field. Just takes off. Beer bomber being lead blocker. That's why you get yourself someone like Florian. Dude's a killer. Okay, inside the red zone now. Top of 3rd and 17 converted. That's a good start. Holmes taking another goal line fade. Cool. Rayunma. He's back from injury. He's a vet too. People forget how long he's been there. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Kimmy. Look at that. Easy. Nice. Oof, yeah, former year left champ. What a guy. Was he an MVP? I forgot about that. Yeah, he was, wasn't he? Was he? Yeah, I think he was. Yeah, can't remember now. Right, here we go. POT. Well, fucking hell. Not that long into the game, we've already got our first score. We got our first big place. We got first third down conversions and potentially first PHC. Let's still line it up. Here we go. Kicks up. Looks perfectly good. Yes, it is. Excellent kick. Damn. Shout out, Kimmy. Yeah, Jackson wasn't great in the final, though, was he? Look at that. Nice catch by Kimmy. Both feet in. No question about it. Maintains possession. Perfect. Great. Yeah, Jackson, he just came in and dipped for like 1 year. They've got an upgrade, though, Ben. Let's be real. Like, Jackson was good, but Ben's better. The finished receiver. Like, I was doing some boards yesterday. I was going to do some of the Finnish All-Star players. Finland is so fucking in line, like, for a really fucking good team. You got Kerry, you got Nico Barrow, you got Kimmy. That's just like 3 well-known ones. You got monsters at the offensive line with people like Victor Askolov. But then the young guys coming through are unreal. Like, they had Raul last year. He was first team All Finland at 16. And they have a DB this year who plays for Helsinki, who's like 17, and he just got first team All Finland. Like, it's just an insane country for building up talent. A big break for Paris to take the field. Right. Let's reply some messages. Everyone blowing up my phone now. Cool. Yeah, tons of talent. Tons of talent. And then the Swedes, the Danish, they both got some crazy talented players. Like, I think you don't even have to do a Scandinavian team. If you were to make one in the ELF, I think you make a Scandinavian team. You are an instant fucking, like, winner. Not just a contender. I think that team could win. It's just, it may be a bit too overpowered. So I think you maybe do Sweden, you maybe... I know a lot of people have been talking about Denmark. I think Denmark's probably the weakest of the 3 of them, honestly. Denmark have some great players, don't get me wrong. Like, really good players. But Sweden is the best. Finland, I think, is second best. I might have to stream the Maple Ball. If I can find a stream for it, I don't have to pay for it. I'd like to stream that. If it's not at like a weird time or conflicting with the ELF games. Because during the ELF off season, I'm going to try and stream games. Like either NFL watch-alongs or just streaming like European games. Because the season ends, but the Japanese league's on, but I Inside Sport or Pro Sport Japan have blocked me on Twitter, so that's tough. I don't know why. Right, here's Austin Mitchell. Dangerous Austin Mitchell. Last week was arguably the MVP. Last week. Just feels like so long ago. Some countries building talent, but only position is QB in Europe. No one to coach them young. Yeah, I don't think we'll ever have quarterbacks that are as talented in Europe as they are in the States. That's just kind of part of the game, I think. We'll find. Well, I'm sure there'll be someone, or there's D1 guys that are quarterbacks and Europeans. So you got Honig. He went as a quarterback, transitioned to a tight end, but to go to America as a quarterback is pretty fucking impressive. Justin, obviously. Lumbo for 0. Oh yeah, like this is loud. You can hear it through the TV. I don't know why there's no commentary. I feel like that's a bit of a slip up. They could have had Nick, or I'm sure maybe. I don't know what Nick's doing. I'm surprised I don't have someone. Oh, apparently there's technical issues. Okay. Yeah, I mean, the run game for Paris has been, and that's why when I'm going to do... I need to message David, actually. Let's take it down. There's Weapon X as well. So, I did the The Austrian TV is also streaming a game. Oh, okay. Interesting. I think the commentary stuff is just technical difficulties, from what I've heard. Which is a shame. But it's fine, we good. We don't need commentary to have a good time. That's why we are here, watching the team and the games together. It has restream on... No, it doesn't actually, that's surprising. I thought it had restream on the streams, but it doesn't. It actually just has it on restream. It's Edwards' first pass for him. He's taking a shot up. Take it down! Oh! Damn! We've got ourselves a game, boys, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, take it down. 2 catches for him. All the way up to like, what, 80 yards? 75 yards? Jeez. Magic Zach already having like nearly as many yards as he did in the last game. Ben Straight's good, but he's not as fast as Tekadam. Here he goes. Fuck now, right, Dupont. Important kick here. Honestly, I think... Oh, Pete, the post took a little bit wonky. There we go. Fucking kicks blocked. Paris' kicking unit is not good. That's a serious problem for him. So it remains at 6. I said Dupont was going to miss the kick. Tasic wasn't. Here's the, yeah, Lalo. So Lalo's good. Lalo's a nice nickel player. But man coverage, he's not as elite. He's impressed me a lot more when he's coming on like these blitzes and stuff like that early in the season. But he's not maybe a fantastic cover corner yet. You know? Do you thought the coverage or great throw? It's a great throw. It's a great catch. He put it in the window that it needed to be. Lalo's coverage wasn't airtight. But I also think it's just a really good throw. And Tekadam is a very, very good athlete. And just like that, short drive. Vienna going to be back on the ball. And I'm sure they're going to be a little bit... And then maybe a little bit gassed. That's the thing though, your defense is going to be a little bit tired, your offense may be a little bit tired. Very much goes back and forth. Someone's asked me what game I actually went for. Vienna, Paris. I said Paris on ELF Live. There we go. Right. Oof. I can't show the whole screen, dude. I'll get done for copyright. It just can't happen. We'll be great, but that's what Game Pass is for. I work with the ELF on the ELF Live, so the last thing I want to do is to get that taken away from me. And my content will be destroyed. Because if I show the game here and the league doesn't like it, which they obviously wouldn't, which is fair, I could then probably would lose my privileges of thumbnails because I have access to the ELF photo library. I wouldn't be allowed to use the footage as freely as I am on the on my videos, so I'm not going to run that risk. Here's Holmes taking a shot. Oh my god, this game is just shots. Okay, it's incomplete. Honestly, yeah, I'll probably go for 2. You got Vumbo. You can maybe do some draws with Zach. You've got big tight end in Mwamba. So yeah, I would probably go for 2s as well. Sort of coverage. Throw was a little bit wide. Yeah, it's only like 20 quid. You can watch like every game, and you can watch the final as well. So, yeah, you can watch both semi-final games and the final for like 20 bucks, which I know is a lot of money, but it's worth it because this game's been fucking good so far. I mean, 20 quid's not that bad for 3 games of football. And you can watch all the other games. And you can watch all the highlights. That's my opinion. Is it what season? Start of the season, it's what, €100? But I feel like, me personally, I know it's not the same for everyone, I have absolutely got my money's worth when it comes to ELF Game Pass, because I've watched every single minute of every single game at least once, some of which I've watched 2 or 3 times. There's Holmes again with a screen. Out to Reese, who's breaking a couple tackles for about 8 yards, not bad. No, sir. Like I said, I want to get fucked for copyright and lose all of my privileges of thumbnails, videos that I get to use. It would not end well. Yeah, I don't know though. It's 4th and 2. They're going to punt the ball. It's close though, but you're right. You're right. Right, punts. Getting ready. Paris are a dangerous punt return team, but they showed they can stop the Vienna offense, which is a good start. Punts a little bit high up, but is way and good. Here it goes. Oh, close. They nearly got it downed. Real close. Remy did a good job to get the fuck out of the way of that, because that could have been a problem. It could have been a problem. Oh, he actually really nearly got clipped by that. Real close. Just fucking Sean O'Malley'd it. Just Israel Adesanya, just that lean out of the way. Nicely done. They're going to start at the 20-yard line. First drive was pretty fucking perfect, I dare say. Short completed pass to Tekadam, and then a long completed pass to Tekadam. Right, here they go. Was it a fluke, or was it just a good play? That's incomplete. To Remy Bertolon. From, who stood there? The cornerback. I think that's how you say it. Who's starred? I can't remember. I don't know. German names, bro. There's a reason I said Albert when I was talking about Albert from Berlin on the recent video. If you haven't watched the recent video, go watch the recent video after the stream. There we go. Austin's in motion. Fake the jet to Austin, and Zach's going to take off himself for maybe 6. It's about 3rd and 4 here. Oof. Yeah. Okay. Going well. I think obviously we've had the first 2 scores. Maybe both of them maybe settle in. Potentially. I like the camera angles. Stadium looks nice. Crowd looks good. Jerseys are clean. I really wanted to see Paris come out in that blue. That beautiful blue. But I know they use different helmet decals. But they didn't necessarily have to use the different helmet decals for this one. But that gorgeous navy blue and gold. I really wish they played in that more. Well, they play that maybe next season. Let's take it down. Incomplete. It's Weapon X. You mentioned it. Jamal, you mentioned it. There's X. He's an older DB, but he's been around the block. Look at that. Great play by him and Cole. No, yes, him and Swancore. Great stuff. Just punching that ball out. Excellently done. That's good, 8,000 people. Real nice. Well, what we want is a super competitive game. Remy gets the ball off. Good punt. Horn's going to return it. Bit of space here. Quickly closed up by Paris. Nicely done. Yeah, agreed. But that's the thing with injuries, isn't it? Are they going to come back fresh because they've just had rehab and they're going to be feeling good and ready to get back in the field? Or are they going to be hurt and not be able to play? It's always a bit of an issue, isn't it? I think Lewis Thomas in this game? I haven't seen him yet. I think he might be out. But then, he'll be pretty good with that so far. Here we go. Vienna back on. Still up by 1 point. Both teams settled in a little bit now. We had the crazy dynamism of the first 2 drives. I think it kind of calmed down. It got side coming on the blitz. Oh, that was nice. Buffet. Oh, he still can't have it. Kimmy, let's go. Not Kimmy, Kerry. Kerry for about 7.5. He didn't want to get back at the line, let alone get through it. He has some nickel blitzes coming his way. Milanovic just taking like 2 of them. Jack Lau gets shrugged off. And then he takes a couple yards. Nice. Nice. Well, I heard he was okay for the last game, but Vikings told him to rest for the playoffs. I think that's a good choice. Hold on, let me just read the rest of that in a second. As Kerry falls forward for the first. Nice. That was a rugby maul there. Only thing I did not like was losing Bombach. I mean, he could come back to the finals, potentially. Yeah. But Bombach, again, has been kind of quiet this season. Only like 2.5 sacks. Of course, he's a presence. He's an all-star defensive end. So, you know, it'd be better to have him. But you got Bua back. And Kimmy back. Who are both on IR the last couple of weeks. And Kimmy's already scored. So, have we ever seen Jordan yet, though, have we? I don't think we've seen Jordan just yet. Just seen Torre, Horn, and Ioannis. Yeah, no Bua. Is Bua on the sidelines? Can't see him on the sidelines anywhere. Right, there's Holmes taking steps up towards the middle into Florian. He's so big! There we go. Like 8 yards. Nicely done. Some nice jerseys in there. I like the Vikings though. The logo still isn't good. I've kind of gotten used to it now. But it is still... the logo could be a lot better. The old logo, I get they wanted to move away from like being the same as Minnesota, which I understand. But I feel like they could have done a little bit better still. There's Kerry again, going at the middle for another first down on 2nd and 3. Nicely done. It's the way it is, man. NFL's just a different fucking level, honestly. NFL's a different fucking level. That's the tough thing about the NFL, dude. Like, it's fucking different. Like, I've seen some of the guys that test out for IPP at BNC IPP combines. There's Holmes rolling out right. Throws too wide out. Whew. Yeah, I agree. Like, Paris's fucking uniforms are so nice. Their logo's nice. Their uniforms are nice. Their alternate uniforms are nice. Their branding is nice. Throws out wide. Incomplete. 2nd and 10. Like, I think a lot of people will see the top Europeans and go, oh, they're NFL level. Like, I've seen people talk about Glenn going into the NFL, which is, I'm sorry, I love Glenn, but NFL is different. Ooh. Torre for a couple. And also, Glenn's, what, 29? And if I said to an NFL team, do you want a European who's been playing for 4 years, who's relatively inexperienced, or do you want this guy who's just finished 3 years at Alabama behind Nick Saban? You know what I mean? Like, they got to be an incredibly good athlete. It's hard. Here we are, 3rd and 7. I'm just going to pass, looking right. Take it to the post. Out too far. Incomplete. 4th down, 7. Exactly. Do you want, like, King Henry? Do you want Tonga? Like, I love Glenn. Glenn's a fucking legend. But Derrick Henry ran like 2,500 yards in like his junior year of high school and is 6'3" and 250 pounds. You know what I mean? And runs like a 4.4. Dawson Dell's got flipped on that block. Kind of a bad landing. Hopefully he's okay. It seems as if he is. Yeah, he's straight back up. Punt is up and away. Looks to be a good punt too, maybe around the 10 or 12 yard line. Yep. Exactly. Exactly. Like, people said about Torre being in the IPP. No. Like, I love Noah Torre as well, but he's a 6'1", 190-pound receiver who's been playing for maybe 5 years, 6 years maybe. Like, no. Respectfully, again, very good European receiver, but it's just different levels. He would be in the same draft class as some of the guys drafted this year. If you look at someone like Marvin Harrison or Roma Dunze, you're going to take them, you're going to take Noah Torre. It's pretty obvious you're going to take the draft picks, right? I think these guys are fantastic and have long careers in Europe, but NFL is different. And I think we need that. We need levels, you know what I mean? NFL's the top level. You got CFL, which I don't like. It's a different game. I'm not a fan of CFL. Oh, Edwards going for a good one. Over the first down marker and a little bit more. There we go. I think Edwards should be working the left side again, not throwing the double coverage. It would be helpful. Yep, I would advise not throwing into double coverage. I think that's a good call. A little bit of buffering. Hopefully that sorts itself out. A little bit more space for them to move. Couple yards maybe on the run. Yeah, not bad actually. Keep it moving. Maybe 5, maybe 6 even if that push. There we go. Oof. This is nearly the end of the first quarter now, and it's still very close. The scoring has calmed down. Teams have settled in, becoming more established. Yeah, CFL. I don't like CFL. I don't watch CFL. X League and European League of Football is a conversation. I personally would pick the ELF because there's more Americans per team, and there's probably a little bit more athleticism, but the fundamentals aren't as good. Because Japan has like the collegiate system, like America does. So the fundamentals of Japan are really, really good. But they allow only 2 Americans. Ooh. 2nd down and 3, maybe goes for about 2.5. It's going to be a very, very close one. I think maybe he's a little bit short. That's true. That's true. That is very true. GFL is just a fucking mess, though. I really don't like the GFL. Like, I've watched some of it yesterday, and I was just looking at it like, Jesus Christ. Like, I really want to see Henderson in the ELF. I feel like if Henderson doesn't join the ELF, it'll be a massive what if. Like, he's got like 80 touchdowns and like 4 turnovers. Like, it's just, at what level do you take a step up, you know what I mean? And some people said about the NFL for him, it's like, no. One ball for about 5 yards, not bad on the pass. I gave him the first for that run though, which I think was a bit generous. If you put Jalen in, like, there we go, shout out Musketeers, doing good, they're on the move. I think if you look at like Jalen, he would fit in well. I would like to see Jalen take a bit of a challenge. That's just me, I don't know Jalen at all. But I'd like to see him take on someone like Prague. You know what I mean? Like, get in the fucking, be like, you know what, I'm so good, I can take a team that's not a contender into contender. That's what I want to see. I think that'd be fucking sick. Yeah. I mean, he does get paid pretty well. I guess it depends on what the legacy, you know, do you want legacy? Do you want to be playing in the best teams? Do you want to win championships in different countries? Do you just want the money? Like, it makes sense. Like, I'm not going to harsh people for wanting money. Like, go get your bag. It depends on what the players want. Like, you can't tell me if he went to like Prague, let's just use them for an example, because they've got a pretty decent team and questions on quarterback. That'd be so sick. If he went to Prague, maybe turned him into like an 8-4 team, just him being there, then you could be like, damn, this guy's fucking good. But if he joins like Madrid, and as they got their quarterback issues, it'd be a bit less, you know what I mean? Because they've already got a really talented team. This is my opinion. Granted, not everyone's going to agree, which is fine. There we go, into the first. Cool. And we got some motorbike people. Vienna, I would argue, have already got one. We'll put the motorbike person on the stream. I can show the motorbike person. And now it goes away. Again, I'm sorry that people, you know, I know some people came looking for the games. I would love to show you the games, but not always that easy. The sound's gone again, that's not great. That's not what you want. There we go. It's back again. Excellent. Awesome. Good to make sure everything's working correctly just during these ad breaks. Can you imagine? Apparently they are working on getting the announcer in. That is something that's being worked on. Okay, let's get forward a little bit of that buffer time. So now we're back with Mattioli. Well, who's like the most needy team for a quarterback within that playoff area? It probably is Madrid, right? I would say it is, because Berlin have got... Hold on. Too far. So I think Paris the toughest D... Oh my god, hold on. What's up, dude? Yes, tell me which one this is. It seems Watchalong and Berlin to make that level. Oh!
And now?
Commentary! Commentary, hold on. There we are.
Quarter, but
hey!
Still enjoyed the first 15 minutes of
this commentator is fucking awesome. Sacked! So much going on. There we go. Yeah, we need commentary there. Makes it better. Alright, so yeah, Paris' defense. Warschau defense has a shit passing game. Berlin's defense has a shit rushing game. And Paris have ability to do both. Paris have Stanley Zerigby. They have Jack Lau. They have Dawson Dells, who can all get after the passer. We've also got Marcelo Beard and Kenny Floret and Chandler Jones. We turn our friend down slightly. If the commentary is too loud, you can hear me like not over the commentary. Do let me know. If you want to hear more of the commentary, let me know. Here we go.
Meanwhile, we are seeing Middlauer.
We got the burner account out. Okay, let me just check. We all good.
And now Vienna Vikings, they have a chance to start the next drive. Of course, with Ben Holmes, their quarterback, who had a bit of a bumpy start once he joined the Vikings. Of course, was injured early on during the season, but then after all, he actually franchise record in terms of touchdowns. It's 34 touchdowns.
Oh, it's Nick's channel. That makes sense. I knew I recognized it. What's up, Nick? I was like, I swear I know the imported channel. Nick's channel. I forget you have 2, because you're just such a baller. Right. Here we go. We have commentary. We have Nick. We've had Jamal. We have not had Alex yet. Alex is probably somewhere very nervous, I imagine, with everything that's going on with Ben Holmes. I imagine he's a little bit stressed. Let me just move my camera slightly more so I'm a little bit more centralized. Excellent. Excellent.
Which means an automatic first down for the Vienna Vikings.
Right. Now we can ease up.
Into Q2 here in Generali Arena in the south of Vienna.
South of Vienna. Oh, Holmes, nice. Into Beer Palmer. A little bit more food flow in this game. Haven't seen a ton of him this year. Another injury. Vienna had a lot of injuries. They had Hunter, Xavier, Flo. They had, obviously, took him in for Holmes. They've had Jordan. They've had Kimi. Has my stream just died? Did my stream just die? That was weird. I think we're okay. Well, are we good? But the stream just died then. It went black. I think we're okay. Alright, we're alright then, I think. As long as it's not ended the stream, I think we're fine. Which I don't think it has, but that would be kind of annoying. Is it what? So it just ended the stream? Why has it done that? Okay, I think it's... Is it alright? Is it the same stream or is it a different stream? Alright, I think we're okay. Okay, alright, we're fine. We're fine. I got worried then. Okay, we're good, we're good, we're good. Alright. Because it ended on Twitch, I think it restarted on Twitch. Right, Holmes in the middle. Nice. First down. There's Johannes. There's Johannes making a little bit, maybe a little bit more redemption towards that drop at the start. Good catch. Haven't seen Jordan yet though. No Jordan at all from what I've seen. They've gone quite a lot of like heavy 2 tight ends at the moment with Sodi and with Flo. There's Holmes. Gonna be throw-in. He's gonna step up and run. Slide, dude. He went up for 4. Got a little worried. I don't want any injuries in this game. Right, I think it's all good. I got very worried. Had a miniature heart attack when that happened, but I think we're fine.
Average of 5.1 yards per attempt for him. He's not, of course, the type of...
Yeah, that's a good idea, actually. I didn't think about that. Give him some time just to settle in.
Obviously, it's a bit of a different
That's a good point.
style of offense the Vikings have set up for this season. It's a passing first offense when it comes to the quarterback. Now,
Where's Kerry? There he is. Kind of struggle to see him there, but he only goes for about half a yard. Kilani. Oh, Kalani's playing. Okay, there was some doubt if Kalani was going to play. There he is. Kalani's a really good player. Massively underappreciated and underrated. I don't know if he's underrated. I feel like people know Kalani's really good, so I didn't put him in any of my underrated videos. Maybe in the future I will, because I feel like people know that he's a very good safety. Usually with those ones I like to highlight players that like people don't talk about very often, but... Oh, right in the middle there's a lot of pressure. He just kind of chucked it up. Great third down play call there by Paris. Sending heat. He got clean at the middle with a running start. Look at that. It's Masseo just up the middle, completely uncontested. Holmes had to just throw it away. Oof. 4th down. They're going to stay out. They're staying out. 4th and 4. Oh, time out by Paris.
Maybe not.
Or Vienna.
We'll find out soon.
Paris scored a timeout.
Alright, Paris decided to take a timeout because they didn't want to get caught on the right foot there.
Yep, here's a good call. They got still second quarter and they've got all their timeouts, so might as well use them.
A little bit about some of the part of the European League of Football. Citizen is the game time percent of the European
Yeah, the fucking stream ended. That's annoying as fuck. Stream ended on Twitch. It didn't end on YouTube. It's still up on YouTube. It ended on Twitch. I gotta remember that's a thing. Nick's around. Nick tuned in a second ago. He was on the chat, but he was on his different account, so he might be switching over accounts. No internet again. Yeah, but Nick lives in the middle of fuck all nowhere, doesn't he? Nick lives like near in Schwabisch. I don't know if that affects his wife that much, but yeah, but I love this German commentator. He's awesome. Here's the pass. A ton of room again. There it goes. First down. Horn. Oof. You can tell he's Eastern German. That's pretty cool. Obviously there's accents in Germany, but I don't know them. It wasn't a great start. They had technical difficulties. It happens. What matters is it working now, so we're all good. Yeah, that's so annoying how I just ended the stream for like 2 seconds. Really? That's quite funny. Also, I don't know the accents of the regions. There's Kerry for another couple yards, about 4. He's been good so far. He is the engine. I mean, he has very understandable English, and he's very, very knowledgeable, so I think he does a very good job. I like the commentator. East German or not, you know, I think he's a cool guy. What makes an Eastern German accent? There's Holmes again over the middle. Flo is in for the score. And he's gassed, like the commentator's hype. That's why I love him. And he can pronounce all the German names, which I cannot do. There he goes. Good job, Flo. Look at that. Just too big. Breaks the tackle with Clenny Foret. Too physical. Hands are too strong. Able just to walk in. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Nicely done. Flo. Yeah, unfortunately, Nurse has issues. See, I don't think that's Nurse's fault, though. Yeah, Beerbomb is huge. He's a great addition. He could be their starting titan for 10 years. That's so good for them. Kick is up and through. Gives them an 8-point lead. Look at that. Just too strong. Walks in. Yeah, I mean, I'm not educated on Wi-Fi and connection, and my Wi-Fi connection ain't great. I remember when I was doing the 4-down fiasco stuff, my fucking connection was awful. I don't know why, because I think it was fine. I don't know. I don't think he will, because he's on the Cardinals still. He's been there for a couple of years as well, and there's 32 NFL, 32 obviously spots for Europeans. I feel like he probably is one of the guys that deserves to be there. Beer, nicely done. There he goes. Easy for him, just too big. Edwards needs to please even 1-3 downs, give D a rest. But yeah, on it maybe, yeah. Good point, take it a little bit slower.
Already over 35,000 tickets have been sold. It will be a new
Well, he was
record.
in 2021, 2022, because his contract ran, like his IPP contract ran out, I think, this year, and then the Cardinals chose to keep him on their practice squad, which does not happen a ton. But obviously now that we are at 32 spots,
So we'll see what Sagai wants. People take it down. Austin make sure.
there's a lot of, I like having 32 spots. It's good. Most of those guys will be guys coming out of college or the African dudes that are just freaky athletic. There'll be a couple of guys coming in, maybe from the ELF, like Marcel Dabo, who is just, again, a fucking freak. Dabo is probably the most athletic player to play in the ELF. Honestly, he has an argument for being like every single guy. Yeah. Rainman on the Colts. You got Effie Obada. He's still on the Commanders. Been in the league for like what? How long has Obada been in the league? What? 8 years? 7 years maybe? So he's stuck around and he's played in like regular season games quite a lot. So Effie's probably the most successful IPP player of all time. You got Jordan Malata, that was an IPP player. He's probably the most like financially successful. And probably the best skilled IPP player ever. There's Austin. Jakob Johnson maybe, yeah, true. Yeah, bad, but he's a freak athlete though too. Yeah, that's true. But Effie's definitely the most NFL successful currently. I do think obviously Jordan Malata is going to overtake that. You're talking about Moritz Bolhinger. But to be fair, like we had players drafted this year from the UK. Like we had the Bills drafting Travis Clayton from the UK this year. So it's happening. We're starting to get drafted, boys. Europeans starting to get drafted. Joel Malata was drafted from the IPP. Travis Clayton isn't Malata, but still. It's definitely getting there. We are absolutely, yeah, he retired. He was on the surge for a year. He was on the surge last year, but I think he only played one game, got injured, so he retired after that. Yeah. But like, you need to be built like a house and need to be an athletic freak to play offensive line. He's both. Jordan is fucking monstrous, though. You are right. There's Edwards again taking a short ones to LaRose, who gets the first down. Nice, in 2nd and 8. Yeah, we've had multiple players drafted from Europe now. Or from international, I should say, because Jordan, Travis, Moritz. We've got players that have played in many regular season games. Like Rainman, like Effie. Like, again, Malata. And Joel Malata's one of the highest paid tackles in the league. Yes. No, he's left. He's gone to Jaguar. He's gone to Jacksonville. You got people like the Chiefs defensive lineman, George Karlaftis. He's Greek. Moved to high school when he was in America, but he is Greek. And he was a first-round draft pick. No, you're right. It isn't working too well for him. Reese Zammit went to the Jags, though. I don't think he's going to be there for that long. He'll be in there for like the year if he chooses to be, but I don't think we'll see Reese Zammit in a regular season game. Myself, personally. He might prove me wrong, but guess we'll find out. I just don't think rugby players really translate too well. I know there's a hot take. A lot of people think rugby players translate really well, but I don't think they do. Because they're always running forward, they have no natural ability, they can't catch the ball. I don't like rugby players. In terms of, I like rugby. I think it's a good game. It's very insane. It's very fast paced. The athletes are incredible. But in terms of translating to the NFL, I don't think it works. Unless maybe at the line you could argue, but like a skill position, I think it does. And people like Ayo as well. He played for the Berlin Thunder. He's been in the Texans for a couple of years. Max Pritchard, I don't know honestly. Yeah, exactly. And yeah, we've had a lot of guys. I mean, fucking Turpin was a Pro Bowler. Nicely done. First down towards take it down. A little bit slow getting up. He's alright. He's alright. He's coming off. Time to tell me to come off. Great throw. Look at that. Just fucking sling. Nicely done. Right hands. A little bit slow. Hopefully a couple plays out. Hopefully he gets up. Is alright. Toby Letman's playing in this game. I think he was out for the last couple before this. Sal's in. Sal's also dangerously fast. Yeah, the Nigerians are so freaky athletic. It's crazy. Like you've got oh, he's been in for a couple of years with the Chiefs for a bit, and I think with the Rams. I can't remember his name. He's been around for a little while. No, I get what you mean. It's because of OC's Rise Up Academy, so they get a little bit of experience playing in the Rise Up Academy, and then they're a little bit more prepared then. Second and 8. Draw. Not the best of draws. Yeah, a little bit after the whistle, could argue. Maybe a little bit much. No, you're right. There's a lot of British Nigerians and American Nigerians for sure. Yeah, no, that's not flagged to be honest. I would have called that. Oh yeah, and then you got to look at like the Germans too. They got Hugo Kaglas. He's a former D1 guy. Got Jason Takiri. He was a CFL prospect. You've got Donkor, who's an NFL practice squad guy. Edwards did a good job. Oh, nice. That's the Edwards fucking magic there. That's magic right there. How the fuck you got that ball out? Look at that. 1 on him. 2 on him. 3. 4. Mid-sack. Gets the fucking ball off. What a play. Benjamin Straight kind of... I think it was a little bit ginger. A little bit hurt. That's Magic Zach, bro. Magic Zach. Let's fucking go. That's what he does. That's just what he does. It's Magic Zach. There's so many good players coming through D1 schools. There's going to be a ton more. Like, there's only going to be more and more players coming through college and systems that will be coming to the ELF. Go and get tickets to the final, guys. It's going to be like 35,000 people there. Which is pretty fucking crazy, I can't lie. The Mercs have to make an O-line stronger 100%. Oh, I thought I thought you meant the Mercenaries, but yes, the Musketeers have a great offensive line. Edwards will sometimes wait a little bit too long in the offensive line, sometimes, but they do have some great players. They got Toby Letman, who's CFL guy. They're without Lewis Thomas in this game, which is a big one. They got Thomas Felicio, who's now moved to right tackle, I think. And he's usually their left. They've moved Polly, I think, inside to guard. And they've got Gasparo in at centre. So they are missing an all-pro offensive lineman. So I think that's pretty evident that they've, missing him. People are freaking out final tickets because at the moment you buy one get one ticket. That's good though. Oh, the fuck, people are gonna be mad about everything. I don't know. I have nothing to do with ticket buying and stuff like that. I ain't that fucking important in terms of the ELF. Oh, the second game tomorrow is going to be so good as well. I'm so looking forward to it. Both of these games are so fucking exciting. And we've actually seen Vienna hold up pretty good against a team that's extremely talented. 4th and 1, staying out. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 Vikings in the box. Flags, I imagine, for a delay of game. Some confusion going on. Oh, they're not giving it a first, but then they lined up as if it was a 4th and short. But then there was a flag, so I don't know. Either way, special teams units coming on. Yeah, 4th and 5 now, so I think they got a delay of game penalty, which is tough. In some way, I'm not sure how, but it confused Paris. Something happened. The only thing the Vikings always have is discipline. There are no flags in this year, for sure. I mean, that kind of plays into the stereotype of German efficiency, doesn't it? I know they're not German, but German area efficiency. And Austrian efficiency. Because that goes for both of them. Stereotype. It transcends both of those countries. I mean, Paris have had quite a lot of flags. Madrid had a lot of flags. Cologne had quite a lot of flags. And some of them are like for... Because some of the Madrid flags for like unnecessary celebration and stuff like that were like crazy. But then they also did like the Statue of Liberty, the Eiffel Tower radar celebration, and they got nothing for it. So it was like, oh, alright. It's no trickery shit. Didn't work. Or maybe gets -1, maybe gets back to the line if he's lucky. Not much room though. Ooh, Vienna have stood up well so far. Paris definitely have an option to kick it into next gear. I don't think either team's reached their full potential so far. Extra padding on Holmes' chin by the looks of it. Tons of padding there. Austrian to it by Bella. I'm going to try and pronounce this right. Bella, Gerant, Ali, to Felix, Austria, Norbe. Let others wage war, you lucky Austrian Mary. I don't know what that means. I have no idea what that means. But I'm with it. 3rd and 5, 3 minutes after the half. Scoring first 2 drives. Beer Bomber gave them an edge later on in the second, and both teams have struggled to kind of get past that so far. It's Holmes on the inside, available. Ooh, it was tipped and it could have been picked if it was just a little bit more central. Close. Very close. That could have been a problem, but look at that. Just off the hand. No, it's deflected by Gomez and then kind of hit Horn in the top of the head and over. Yeah, you're right. That stop is key. And then if they can score with 2 minutes and 39 seconds left, and they got 1 timeout and a 2-minute warning, so they do have some potential to get something out of this, and they don't need to rush. Kicks up, and it's good as well. Kicks out of bounds, which I think is nice. That helps them a lot. Actually, a really good call. Don't let Austin get the ball. Dude's a very good punt returner. There we go. See what they got. Are they going to score in this one, guys? What do you reckon? I reckon they're going to get a field goal. I'm going to go for field goal. Is it risky? Yes. Here we go. Here we go. What's up, Sal? Your brother's not had any impact so far, but I'm sure that will change soon. Shot right, take it down. Austin, Matt Shaw. Maybe about 5. Nicely done, nicely done. I like it. Simple, first down, get out of bounds, time the clock, some more yards closer. I will, I don't mind who wins, but I kind might, again, I would maybe kind of want Vienna to win a little bit more, because I don't know if I want to see Paris versus Ryan 3, you know? Because I feel like it would be quite similar to that. Oh, Mahonwu's in. We haven't seen Mahonwu yet today. Mahonwu sighting.
Musketeers picked up 5 yards.
Edwards taking off for maybe a yard or 2. Like, I would just like to see a Vienna versus Rhine final, you know? Like, it would be good. Whereas a Paris-Rhine final, you know, yes, 100%. 100%. Yeah. Like, I've been on other fans have been on about like, oh, you're great, your undefeated season, but your undefeated season means a lot less than Ryan's undefeated season from last year, you know what I mean? But if they beat Paris, who have only lost to Ryan, then they beat those allegations, 100%. And then if they go into the final and have a competitive or win the final, then 100%, and plus maybe 1 more percent, that they deserve their credit. Either way, I think they've definitely proven to be pretty good, unless Paris come out in a second. Just telling Max, the commentary is all good as well, which is nice. Seems to be going very well. Technical difficulties happen, but it was a second undefeated season in a row for sure. But both of them in the East, man. Like the East, I'm gonna say this now. The East could be really fucking dangerous because Watchalong were meant to be a lot better this year, and they still finished 6 and 6, but they could have been a lot better. Berlin finished 5 and 7, but again, could have been a lot better. Like, they had the chances. Prague, if they reunite with the Black Panthers, who are AFL champions, could be something, and then Throners are slowly getting better. So the East has potential. I'll down that hill. At least if Vikings win, we get more of a matchup we haven't seen this year. Absolutely, 100%. What's up, Ricardo? How the wedding's going well. The game's good. Have 2 like explosive for opening drives, some deep bombs by both teams. Both teams kind of sailed into it. Florian got a good touchdown later in the second quarter. And we're nearing halftime. So I hope you're all good. Hope the wedding's good. But currently the score is 14-6. Not like Ryan. Yeah, I mean, you're right. You're right. They definitely had some advantageous games as well. People like Cologne weren't great that year. Well, Cologne's offense was awful. Cologne's defense was actually pretty alright. They had like Zach Blair, they had Chad, they had Dijon, they had Jai. They had a pretty decent defense, but their offense was awful. I remember watching back for a Chad video. Such a bad fucking offense. Like, Watchalong definitely could be a contender. They just, I don't know what. It's just a quarterback issues. If they get like Jaden, oh my god, if they get Jaden Henson. Ooh, oh my god, how the hell did Edwards get out of that? Oh my god, how's he still going? Oh my god, what's going on? What the fuck happened? I thought that was a pick by Swancore then. Oh, they called it dead? I don't know what happened. So it was a bad snap, but and Edwards like fucking jumped at. Look at that. Just whoop! Oh, okay, it did hit the floor and then bounced back up. It looked like it just been cool. Holding from the centre happened. Right. 4th and 4 now. Paris gonna kick it away. So they didn't get that drive that we thought they might be able to get something out of. The punt is going to end up going into the end zone and out the back. And so Vienna now have an opportunity to go 2 scores up. They're already 8 points up, so they maybe get a field goal. Potentially. That would be pretty good for them. I feel like this stream has also been a bit of a success in terms of getting onto Twitch. Because although I won't have many people watching on Twitch, if any, the more people I can attract to European football, the better. We're trying to be a pioneer up in this, you know what I mean? That's how we're trying to be. 1 minute 47, 2 timeouts for the Vienna team. Going outside, maybe a yard. Maybe anything out of that. There's Noah. Not bad. I mean, not really much out of it. I don't think he even got his feet in bounds. Appreciated. It's exactly the same stuff. Like everything that's on my YouTube will be on my Twitch. It's just about getting more people in. To be honest, I prefer YouTube because it gets me those watch hours in. But like, it's just whatever's easier for people to watch. You know what I mean? As Kimmy gets blasted by Saeed, but holds onto the ball. Big hit. I'd like to see Vienna Ryan, otherwise Paris still got. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like that's what I'm on board with that. Like a matchup we haven't seen. Even Vienna versus Stuttgart would be interesting. Like it's less likely, I think, but would be interesting. I think naturally the most likely is at this point Vienna versus Rhine. Rhine are heavy favourites too. I'm not sure if you have those odds for Rhine versus Stuttgart, but pretty much every media outlet is going with Rhine on that one, which I'm a little bit surprised about, to be completely honest. What's up, Alex? It's 14-6 to your boy Ben VP. He's been a little bit different this game. He's been throwing it deep. He's been running it. He said, "Fuck this underrated bullshit." I'm fucking running it myself. We got like a 20-yard run on 3rd and 17. He's done good. Phenomenal. But he might even go up a little bit more with this this drive. Saturation looks... Is the picture overexposed? Looks fine to me. Nice. No, Ben has not started. That's a good point. If he throws that pick, he might come out. Oh, have you cursed it? Have you cursed it? No, he's taken off. Ben Holmes out of the middle. 3rd and 5. Complete and done. That'll probably take us maybe a timeout here. Not official. There's a flag on the play. Yeah, I think you might be right. Yeah, maybe holding. Referee's having some discussion about it. Holding, good call. Good job, Jonathan. Good eyes. I'm really bad at seeing holding calls. I can't lie. Someone will be like, oh, I was holding, and it'll take me like 2 attempts to actually see it properly. I'm just not very good at spotting it. I can spot other things, but holding, I don't know, I'm just bad at. I mean, yeah, actually, okay, that one's a little bit more fucking obvious, but say all that, and then you just see him fucking basically hugging him. It's like, yeah, alright, fair enough. That one's a little bit easier to see. Third down. And quite long with 1:15. 3rd and 15. Good up. Oh, he's got a step. Oh, Reese Horn on Chandler Jones. Chandler Jones had a rough couple of weeks. Oh. Timeout by Vienna. I imagine it's very soon incoming. It would be kind of odd for them to not call a timeout here. But Ben Holmes, big fucking throw. That's a big time throw. Great catch by Horn. Some people, I'm not pointing fingers, but you know who you are. I don't know if they're still in the chat. Message me saying Reese Horn was an all-star receiver. Ooh, close. No flags. I think that's fair. I don't think that's flags in that. You know who you are. If you are still here. Of saying that, oh, I don't think Noah Torre is a all-star receiver. You're wrong. You're wrong. Dude's a killer. Alright, 38 seconds left.
38 seconds left.
Not much.
Holmes over the middle.
Beer bomber for 10.
Not quite sure if there was enough.
They still have, or maybe 9. They have their 2 timeouts. They haven't called them yet, which is interesting.
The Vikings have still 2 timeouts and a huge.
That's fair. I mean, that was pretty fucking contested, and he still managed to keep on to it. They're not getting into the hands of Flo. I can't give you names, man. It's privacy, you know what I mean? But they know who they are. I don't know if they're still here. They're here earlier. You want to do deductive research. They were here earlier. I don't know if they're here now, but they know who they are when they said that Reese Horn was not an all-star receiver. Egregious. Wrong, I dare say. Dude played in the NFL too, like he's a fucking baller. Alright, 31 seconds, they did call the timeout in the end. They are maybe just outside. We don't have any crazy laws in the UK as far as I'm aware of. Well, like some weird ones left over from the old days, but nothing crazy. Oh, it's going deep. Flags? Yep. Obvious PI. Very physical. What's up, Khaled? I've been talking a bit of shit. I'm not sure how long you've been. How long you been in the last, how long have you been here, Khaled? Might want to rewind a few minutes. Yeah, it's very clear PI. It's because we don't have free speech rules here. We have, you're not allowed to do hate crime stuff in the UK, whereas America, you get free speech. In the UK, it's not the same. Now, you can say what you want, as long as it's not hate speech, which I think is, my opinion, is better. Yeah, you did. You! It was you! That one was for you. Alright, they're going heavy set now. On the goal line. 1st and goal from the 1. I've drank all of my caramel latte. And now I've got Pepsi for the second half. We all good. Let's carry up the middle. He's in for the score. Let's fucking go. To be fair though, even if, say, Vienna beat the piss out of Paris, which I don't think they're going to do, but this is hypothetical, hear me out. If they do beat Paris quite convincingly, the same way that Rhine did, or the same, well that's pretty much it, the same way that Rhine did, then I think that could be really interesting. If Rhine then beat Stuttgart, or Stuttgart beat Rhine, whoever. It does give Vienna so much more rep. Oh, there's a flag on the play. Oh shit, the flag's on them. Illegal formation. Tough. I hope the photographer that took the picture of this thumbnail is at this game, because their work was spectacular. Alright, so now they're pushed back to first and goal. 22 seconds left at the 5. I still think they got it. They're sending heat. They're sending heat. Holmes going for it. Oh, incomplete. That was fucking a lot. I think they've got a little bit of hope here, Paris, from sending this pressure. I feel like that's the best way to go at the moment. I feel like the sending the pressure is working for them. Vienna offensive line kind of got shredded there, I can't lie. Directs it. There we go. They finally stopped fucking beer palmer. Took him a while, but they did it. There we go again. Second and goal from the 5. 17 seconds left. More pressure. Holmes still running, still running, still running, still running. Throw in. Ooh, nearly picked. Incomplete. Nearly picked there. Whew. Good shot trying to start beer bomb. I mean, you're fucking right. It's hard to stop him, but they've said this pressure in second half, like recent. That's a fucking deadly throw. That's got to be a pick. I'm sorry, Chandler. That's got to be an interception. That's not a good throw. 9 seconds. Third and goal. You don't want to be sitting behind the backfield too long and miss out on a field goal opportunity there. There's a field goal still puts them up 2 possessions. Okay. Just a quick pass to Flo. Who's in? He's in. He's in. He's in. He's in. He's in. He's in. What the hell? You know, so that 2 players behind stream. I've had some like buffering issues. It's because I'm trying to run so many things at the same time. And my Wi-Fi is not very good. Okay, there we go. We're actually live now. I didn't want to like skip while it was doing it, so I've skipped now. So now I'm on the kickoff part. Yeah, this was probably a little bit of delay on the stream. Yeah, for real. I mean, I've got a laptop, so it has less computing power even anyway. There's a flag. What's up, ELFPD? I haven't seen you in here for a while, for a long time, you know. I even have your name on the top of the screen, just because I use your information so much. But I don't even know if you've ever seen that. Jeez. What a interesting game so far. Yeah, no worries, dude. I don't hold it against you. I'm just happy you're here. Right, 6 seconds. We'll probably see a Neil Hill from Paris. I doubt we'll see them go for a shot, but you never know. That's alright, man. It's been up here since the start, since week 1. Just because I've used your stuff. So I got first down magazine, obviously. I got ELFpedia just because I use all your user information and show your stuff regularly on stream. And then fourth down because I asked for it. Oh. Sacked by Edwards sacked. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, he's had 2 touchdowns. Beer Bomb has been the difference maker in this game so far, and that's the end of the first half. Let me remove our image. Yeah, I'm getting quite a lot of buffer. You can see some of the buffering just live, but here we go. Let's have that just going in the background so we make sure it's all good. 21-6 is our score thus far. And what I'm gonna do actually, I'm gonna exit out because this is, like, you can tell that how crazy this lag is so far, and I don't want it to break. Let me see if there's any way I can. I'm gonna put my phone on airplane mode and just try and get the Wi-Fi back to being all right. Should be okay. I got a lot of, like, tabs obviously open as well because I got OBS. I gotta have OBS open at the same time as fucking restream. Primetime Flow, yeah, man, he's different. He is different. If people are viewing, they can also see some of the highlights that they'll probably run during the thing. There's the stats for halftime. Here we go. Jeez. So far, Paris have kind of struggled on offense a little bit. Other than that first drive, they had 2 plays from the score from take it down. But honestly, other than that, they haven't really done a crazy amount. So that's rather interesting, I think. They haven't, like, unlocked that yet. Yeah, we go watch the people on the bikes, so we're all good. Yeah, for real. Yeah, it's not good. But Paris' run game's always been a bit meh. Like, it was good the last couple of weeks, but I don't think they've got any running back with over 100 carries, which is rather odd. Right, let me make sure my face is all good. Yeah. I don't want to be covering up the stuff while we watch the halftime show. Hopefully we'll get to see some of the highlights too. But it's been a interesting game. Let me see if we got any live numbers. I'm going to turn my Wi-Fi back on my phone. Risk it. Sports metrics. I don't think the stats were up a minute ago. It's different though, isn't it? Because it's Glenn. And the Ryan Fire offensive line is better than probably everyone's. So I'm looking at the numbers so far. This is unofficial, but, you know, is what we've got. Edwards is 6 for 10 for 112 yards and 1 touchdown. Ben Holmes is 14 for 27 for 189 yards and 3 touchdowns, which is mad. Edwards has got 4 attempts on the ground for 22 yards. Valumbo, 6 attempts, 17 yards. Not great. Carey has got 10 attempts for 48 yards, which is pretty damn good. And Holmes has got 2 attempts at 24 yards. Of course, 20 of that coming on that big 3rd and 17 play. Tekadam has really been the only receiver kicking it into gear. He's got 3 receptions for 91 yards and a touchdown. Of course, that big one helped. But then Rose, Valumbo, and Mitchell have only got 1 catch each. Beer Obama has 5 catches for 63 yards and 2 scores. Horn has 4 catches for 53 yards. Torre, 2 for 42. Johannes Schultz, 1 for 16. And Kimi for 2 catches, 15 yards and a touchdown. Sacks for Saeed. Sacks for Grudensteidl, Ball and Wapple. So they're getting busy with it. A missed kick on the Parisian as well. So a lot going on and a pretty substantial lead. But you know Paris can score. It's just going to be if Edwards can get them there. I think that's what they're going to rely on. Oh man, it looks like Vienna might win this one. I can't lie. I don't know if I can do a thing, but yeah, you're right. They did still score in that drive though. Like Kimmy still scored on that drive, so I'm not sure if it would be like that different of a score. Maybe it would, maybe it wouldn't. But either way, they did score. And that's what matters most for them. But Jesus. And we got this one. Whoever wins goes to the fucking final. Next big project, pronunciation guide of all the players. Oh my god, yes. Oh my god, can you actually do some of that? Like phonetically spell it out? Or have like, I know the Olympics did like the audio files. They had like the, you gotta say your name slowly. And the Premier League does that too. That's where the meme came of like, Sean Dyche. Like that. You just gotta have the players send you a voice message of their name. And then put that into the website. That'd be sick, actually. That'd be really helpful. I know that's like a crazy amount of work. But that would be cool. Just for commentators as well. I don't know if I've cursed the team. Like, I don't think I have any curses. I've had a few, granted. But like, in terms of teams, I don't think I've actually cursed a team yet. I've cursed individuals. The teams maybe not so much, because I've said that I think I've got a pretty damn good track record when predicting the winners. Like I predicted the Panthers to win against someone else, I can't remember. Who did I predict to win? I can't remember. True. But Nick and me, we went directly opposite, which I think is fun. It's more fun. You could say that. I've got a ton of nicknames nowadays. Need to reply to some people as well. I actually had a very interesting discussion last night because I was watching some YouTube stuff. Do you think that scouting and evaluation at any level is a science or an art? And this is something I've thought about doing a video on. I'll put it in the chat. Of just like, can I do a poll? Right, I'm going to do a poll. Because I'm like really interested in what people think about this. Because most people are going to say both. I know it is a mixture of both. But like if you had to say one, you know what I mean? Like, is it more, which one? It's like nature versus nurture when it comes to that kind of stuff. Right, can I go into the stream, please? Right, let me see if I can put a poll up. Because I'd like to know what people think. Right. So, is scouting and evaluation, and now put ... Because most people have said science, which is reasonable. But I just want, you know what I mean? I'm fascinated what people think. Because I would lean, for me, more of an art form. Because I think not everyone can do it. It's the same as not anyone can do everything. You know what I mean, not everyone can coach. I'm not very well. I mean, I'm sure I'm be alright as a coach. I've coached before and I did well. But like, I'm naturally not as good as a coach as someone else. With scouting, here's my pitch, my elevator pitch. Some people are just good at seeing talent, projecting players as well, and projecting talent is a big one. Identifying like the small things, and you can get like it's not everyone can paint on a canvas, you know what I mean? But some people really can. I think I would lean towards more of an art form. Because you got the science that backs it up, like combine numbers or, you know, accuracy and these different statistical measurements. But Jack Mangle, bad statistics in his senior year. Come in, he's done pretty fucking well with the Endroners, I can't lie. Like, he's actually been damn good. The end of the season, not great, but generally was pretty good. And that's one of the factors I would lean towards. But I think it's very interesting. I think you can honestly go back and forth. And again, naturally, it's a bit of both. You know, you can use... I was watching the Comets quarterback, Xavier Bullock, a little bit of him yesterday. And not tons of him, but a little bit. I was watching a little bit of just short highlight reel. And some of his stats are pretty... He's very... no, who was it? No, it wasn't Bullock. I was watching the Crocodiles, the Finnish Crocodile team. I can't say the first name of them. Their quarterback, who was like an all-star selection, he is a little bit Magic Zach-esque. And I was watching some of the tape, I noted that down, that he would be in the player comp. Has some definite ability, but they look at the stats-wise in his senior year in high school, in college, not great numbers, bad accuracy and stuff like that. So, obviously, highlight reels are definitely not the way to evaluate a player, but we can give you an insight of the highs and lows. Alright, someone who's teaching, I can tell you one thing for that. There's always a passion behind learning, and the only reason someone is great at playing guitar is because that person will always have one in the hand. Someone who's not interested in learning what they do. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Yeah, definitely. There's definitely a passion factor when it comes into doing anything, 100%. And sometimes, you know, people have an eye. What's up, Marcus? Some people have like an eye for it as well. Like, some people are good at noticing things, and that comes with learning about positional stuff. I'm not great at evaluating offensive line, and offensive line is the hardest position to evaluate in football, that's a fact. But some people are really fucking good at evaluating offensive line. It helps obviously when you've played the position. Not that you have to play that position to scout the position. People who think that, people have said that to me before. People who think you have to play the position to understand the position or to scout the position, it's fucking stupid. But some people have that thought process. Because, yeah, you can learn about different things. How do you think players learn about these things? So I'm getting better at learning offensive line. I need to spend some time with some coaches in offensive line and defensive line. I feel like I'm pretty fucking good at projecting receivers, DBs, or running backs. And decent at linebackers. At linebackers, I feel like are a little, pretty easier compared to offensive line. Quarterbacks, yeah, maybe like a little bit, not all the way, a little bit. Yeah, the first half's been pretty good so far, Marcus. You missed a few scores from Flo. He's been very, very impressive. To my family, I mean, you got a big game coming tomorrow versus Ryan. They're definitely going to bring the heat on that one. It's going to be a good one. Had to beg my wife for much time to be but lucky she's tolerant with me. See, that's the thing, fellas. 24 years old. I ain't got a wife to worry about. I can watch all the football I want. If I had a wife, it would cause a lot of problems. Because I watch a lot of football. Like when I said I was watching 20 games yesterday for ELF Live, that is true. Because I watched all them for the video I put out. That reminds me also about a membership thing. I've had a memberships to the channel where people didn't see the last video and they're seeing it now. I have added memberships to the channel because people asked about it. I will add to it slowly. But currently there's only one membership tier, and that's the like £1 a month one, which I believe is early access. So that's pretty cool. Don't have to do anything with it. But people asked, oh, you're going to start doing memberships, so I thought I'd tell people that I'm doing memberships, you know? Some of the highlights on the screen as well. For sure. But Singles are Pringles so far, so we're all good. There we go. People moan about everything on this Reddit, bro. Like, you left Reddit. You would think this league is like falling apart with how much fucking ELF Reddit goes on about stuff. Yeah. Let me see if I can like find it visibly. Yeah, I think it would just be early access to videos. That's the only, and then you get like a I think you get like a badge next to your name as well, for like how long you. Yeah, it says right at the end. You got like videos. So you got home, videos, shorts, live, playlist, community. And right at the end, you can go towards membership, and it kind of explains what it is. So far it's early access to videos. You get a loyalty badge. You go, and I want to do like martial arts stuff. Oh, I can imagine. I haven't cheated. I should probably look at the Facebook chat. I do like martial arts. You get like you get like a white belt with like a black stripe for a new member. Then after a month, you get 3 stripes in your white belt. And then you get blue, blue. You got blue, blue and black, purple, purple and black, brown, brown and black, and then black belt, which I thought was pretty fucking cool. Okay. I do need to look. I need to probably send my stuff into the Facebook chat, but I don't know where to find it. I don't really use Facebook that much, but I probably should find it. That's a good point, actually. Oh, an AMA would be really cool. I don't know. I would like to do an AMA, but I don't think I'd get any people ask me anything. But an AMA would be really interesting. Like with a player. Might be worth saying that to ELF Live. I might suggest that to producers and stuff like that. If we can do an MMA for players. Oh shit. Oh no, don't worry. I thought we were starting to Kickoff. We are in a little bit. Doesn't shout. Yeah, that's cool. I've talked to ELF quite a lot, so I'll ask them about it. But like, if you want, I could ask a player. Would you want one in a championship game? Would you want that? Would be really interesting. Yeah, people are gonna ask about that for sure. Right, we're not going into the game just yet, so we've got a little bit of time. Alright, yeah, I gotta cover up. Sorry everyone. There we go, kicks up and away. There we are. Right, we move that over here. Wait for the scoreboard to come back up. Let me make sure the scoreboard's up before I leave ABS. Alright, second half. This is the last half of football for a few of these guys for a while. Let me make that a little bit bigger. There we go. Excellent. Phenomenal. Yeah, my 40 times fucking awful. I was never an athlete. I'm not a great athlete. I can evaluate good athletes, but I was never a great athlete myself. Let's take it down to wide throw. I reckon my 40 was probably around the honestly, probably around the 5 second .2 mark. Like, I'm slow as fuck. I have to maybe give it a try at some point. I think that'd be kind of fun. Right, here we go. Oof, second down. Mohanu's back on. Mohanu sightings. Again, haven't seen a ton of Mohanu in this game. There's Edwards with a read option for a decent gain on second down. Not bad at all. Play fullback and linebacker, middle linebacker. It's my job is to fill gaps and open gaps. Yeah, true. Fair point. I was a DB. I'm a tall DB, so it's just like, you know, sit. And again, I didn't really play that much. I played behind D1 guys for a little bit of my high school, I guess, career. So. Edwards passing again, pumps that. No, he's out of the sack. Pick. Oh, it's picked. Tipped and picked. Hussard. with the pick. Oof, our speedage fucked by our QB sucked, which is bad as a receiver. Split end and back then we had career. Oh shit, damn bro. You got into stats. Now you're an icon. Damn. Paris. Not great. Was Ben Holmes wearing a glove before? There's Kerry. Oh, they got an opportunity to really potentially take over this game, I think. Which is very interesting. Very interesting. All smiles on the Vienna sideline. That's not what you want to see if you're a Paris fan. They go 28-6 up. It might be curtains potentially. There's Holmes stepping up in a pocket, unleashing deep. Ah, too far. Too far. Yeah. I mean, Vikings might just be Edwards' boogie team. You know what I mean? So today, 2 invertible discs, 1 and 3 outplaced. Doctor says it's too dangerous to have an operation. Damn! Fucking hell, we do play a dangerous game, don't we? That's wild. That's like what that's like Michael Irvin level. That's what finished his career too, right? Neck injuries. Ben VP, yeah, I mean he's looked good so far. 3rd and 4 though, this one's important. Ben stepping up, taking off, he's got it. A little bit more. Still more. Keep going, Ben. Oh, Ben Holmes. Oh, shit. We said he wasn't mobile when he left live, and he's fucking proved us wrong. He's got like 60 yards rushing. Oh, somewhere Alex is going crazy. Damn, look at that. Off he goes. Some sneaky speed. Yeah, he's doing magic exact thingies. Damn. 28-7 pending PAT. Wow. That might be it for Paris. That might be it for Paris. There's a ton of time, but they need to have fucking... Yeah, I think that probably is the longest run of his ELF career. I say I hurt myself worse while skiing and playing football. This kid had 2 knees and a broken hand. My dad was like, I don't see him in it for a week. Jesus Christ, man. You need to stay inside for a couple of days. Heal your body up. Dislocated knees? Broken hands? Fucking hell. I've been pretty injury free throughout my life, touch wood. I've had some neck and back issues, but nothing hospitalizable. I think I tore a muscle in my thumb once. I had a little bit of an Achilles problem. Never again. Didn't really tear. So, damn. Yeah, he's this is not the Ben Holmes might have had his longest run earlier in the game with that 20-yarder, and now he's just ran for 35-40. Yeah, don't want to get too comfortable. Still, but this silences a lot of people, including myself, we haven't seen Vienna play a real team, and if they beat in the breaks off a really good Paris team, or as they currently are, they've forced turnovers, or a turnover, they've scored on offense pretty at will, kinda. That time was 12, I have 37 stitches in my head, so fucking hell, man, you need to relax. Stay inside, dude. Have a day off, just, have a nice warm bath. Just heal yourself up. Jeez. Insanity. Whew. No, they're very, very good, Vienna. They don't fuck about. The Mercenaries match that's Sutton. they're gonna have to Paris are gonna have to get that footage up and see how they did it. But they also did it when Vienna had this two. They had Coleman on the first day and they had Hike on the first day. Well, not first day, but first game, right? Pretty sure. So they weren't really on the same page as the defense. That's why Mercs were able to get something out of it. But I'm not so sure they'll be able to do it in this game. Jeez. Car looks good though. Nice. And it's good for the Vienna fans to actually watch their team do really, really well. Pen Mustache VP, I like that. Yeah, word for word, man. Same page, me and you. Paris getting these Sun in. They haven't really been punched in the mouth like this since Fire. And they didn't do anything against Ryan Fire until like they scored like what in the last few minutes. They need to score quick. Yeah, time for a return TD. They get a return TD, it might just turn this game back for the pendulum. Ben with a mustache might just be like a new mythical creature. Right, kick is up and away. Some good blocking. Not bad. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Mitchell go. Great block up front there by Dawson. Again, still a ton of time. 22 points is a lot, but you know, you could still make a serious dent out of that. It's a lot of time left on the clock. I think that this final score will be closer than 22 points. That's a generous spot. Need to get this run game going. That's for Lumbo up for a decent gain. For Reddit, Holmes and Edwards switch the playbook. Honestly, might be reasonable. Well, he's had the pick, and by that, if they've switched souls for the game, maybe now Edwards will heat right up now that he's throwing that pick. We've had Holmes doing Magic Zach things. Maybe we'll have Magic Zach doing Ben Holmes things. Let's see what we can get out of it. Speaking of, here he comes. Taking a rainbow pass into triple coverage. Switch the playbook could be terrible because it was just not good. That's what I'm saying, man. Me and you were same page today. I mean, that was just a throw into some triple coverage there, though, so maybe not. Yeah, that's. Honestly, it was actually a pretty good throw, but like, damn. Yeah. Because I was a little bit worried about their defense being a bit inexperienced, because they had people like Swancore who were young, very, 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 very talented, but young. Lalo is pretty young. Ben Straight's a vet at this point, but they got some young guys. So I was worried about it, but they're very, very good. Called into the broadcast, 10,900 people to say. That looks about right, honestly. Edwards stepping up, unleashing a deep one. Cool! By the Rose. That's what I needed. That's what I needed. There we go. There we go. Look at that. It's working. He is now Ben VP, I guess. Very true. Wow, well, he got LaRose. He's not a beer bomber, but he's pretty fucking big and pretty fucking good. Here we go. That's what they needed. They need these kind of plays, those downfield plays. Because they've got an athletic advantage, honestly, over the DBs of... Not all of them, but of some of the DBs in Vienna. You've got an athletic advantage over a lot of people in this league. Balls up! Ooh! Who's to the... Oh, who's that? Anthony a bit too low for Anthony. You want to put that ball high where only he can really get it. First target of yeah, that's way too low. Gonna put that shit up for Anthony. Man, I put Anthony as my homegrown player of the year this year. That was bad. Nothing really much I could do about it. I know he was going to get injured, but, you know, not great. Not my best, of course.
Well, movement. Austin Mitchell and also Tegadam, they move to the right.
Right, here's Edwards. Again, stepping up. Going to take off. Easily. In he goes. There we go. That's what I needed. There we go. Right, go for 2. Don't kick the ball. Don't kick the ball. Go for 2. Did he hurdle before he went in? Did he hurdle afterwards? Yeah, he kind of let him in. Well, not let him in, but he knew he was in. There we go. With the layup at the end. There we go. They go for 2. Good call. I'll get back within 14 if they get it. Was he going to predict it correctly?
2-point attempt. We want to make up for the lost point after the first touchdown. Austin Mitchell, motion man, Edwards to Mitchell.
Oh damn, you actually did. No spoilers, man. That's spoilers.
Is no good. Intercepted by Coleman.
Cole Coleman.
Players from the United States on Vienna Vikings roster.
Yeah, we're a little bit behind in the UK, dude. Unless that was just a really good prediction. Right. Still got a big gap. They need a defensive stop here. They haven't really stopped Vienna the last couple of drives.
Coleman, Reds, that played perfectly. I mean, Mitchell was moving across.
11 minutes 48 seconds after the second. We're getting kind of what Paris did last time in Munich, where it's like open up the second half and just score. Same kind of thing. Same vibes, potentially, as Munich versus Paris, which I'm alright with. That game was banging. The game was really, really good, so I'd be fine with that. I gotta like start setting my Twitch up a little bit, you know.
Kickoff at Paris Musketeers, Xavier Edwards, who's also back on Vienna Vikings roster. He's ready for the return.
Here's the kick. Kicks out of bounds. Right, they need some. They need to stop them. If they don't get a defensive stop very, 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 very soon, and by they obviously I mean Paris, they may get fucked up. Damn. Right, here we are.
Ben Holmes and his team on the 40-yard line. Hand off. First play to pick up 2 or 3 yards. Fire him.
Right, awesome. Yeah, Vienna have had some success with the run. They're going at about 5 yards per carry.
Ball is the running back number 2. Haven't really had many snaps so far. But
Yeah, he's going at a good clip. Oh, fuck man, I got paper and stuff getting blown around everywhere. Everything's going on now.
6 minutes.
There we go. There we go. A little bit, you know, that's one. Alright, 3rd and 7. Immediate response there. That's what they're going to need. They're going to need to stop this run. There we are, 5 yards per carry, so. 3rd and 7 though, this is a big one. They've conceded a couple of big third downs with Ben this one. Yeah, agreed. And they haven't got any turnovers so far, so a turnover here would be pretty fucking helpful. Here's Ben going short to Beer Bomber, who gets a first down. That's not what you want to see if you're Paris. Beer Bomber is just kind of ever present, and he was way too open there. They got to lock that up. Great first down. One of the Paris players gone like that, but absolutely definitely a first down.
Got himself ready for the playoffs, and he has shown so far how important he can be for the Vienna Vikings. Holmes keeps the ball. Play action.
Damn, yeah.
Downfield.
That was pretty fucking great. You'll give me 5 seconds to react to the passes you left me. You're way ahead. You're way ahead. Damn, that's big. Look at that, just play action. And then just dink up and over the top. Horn's too fast. Just short of the end zone, but close. There we are, first and goal. At the 1. Carry is stopped short. That's it done.
And Holmes is looking towards the sideline.
That's a good tackle there by Fleury. Nicely done. Yeah, Horn's a fucking beast, man. Shame on whoever said that he wasn't an all-star. Right, second time around. He's taking a goal from about the 2. Spread out a couple of those weapons now, not as big as they were in the last play. Flo goes in motion. Manning up Flo's a bad idea, but it doesn't matter. Oh, Fleury! Fleury, you gotta catch that. Gotta catch that. Gotta catch that. That's the second time they've missed opportunities to intercept in the end zone. Look at that. Whoa. Gotta catch that, man. It's that one, the Chandler Jones one earlier. Damn. It's those kind of plays, because if they stopped those, it would have been a fucking way easier, closer game. They're going to pass it again. There's Holmes, running. Passes it off. Complete, but out of bounds. So it's going to go incomplete. Should have said caught out of bounds, you know what I mean? Damn, alright, that was a good stand. Look at that, just... Yeah, no question, way out of bounds. Fleury, good job. Good tackle by Fleury, and then a good push out there. The field goal here for Vienna. It's not a bad call, honestly. I probably would too. Guess at this point you kind of got to take the points, but I would probably agree with you on that. Kicks up and perfect. You keep saying the Mercs, man. It makes me think about the mercenaries. The Musks. Yeah. That is unfortunate. They didn't get a touchdown out of that, but still with 3 points up, they go, what? 29, hold on, let me do the maths. Quick maths. 8, there we go, 20, and then so now 19 up. So they are still 3 possessions up, so... They are comfortable still. A team from the East, indeed. They have been extremely efficient. Extremely efficient. I hope you see Ben Holmes back next year. He's having a kid, though, isn't he? So he might not stay next year. I don't know. I guess we'll have to see. Because he's got a baby, I think, due in December. So congratulations to Ben Holmes. That might mean that he wants to go back to the States for a while, which is very reasonable. They probably wanted this to Vienna for a while. They probably wanted to play a team like this just to prove that they're legit. Yeah, his family are definitely over there in Vienna. But of course, if he's having a baby, he might want to go back there for a while. Back to the States. He's from New York, right? He might want to go back to New York. Especially for like having a family around. Imagine it'd be quite tough raising a child with just the two of you in a foreign country. Especially when it's not in season. So I imagine he will go back to the States for at least a while during the off season. And then go into maybe back to Vienna in a few months. Yeah, we had a look though, didn't we? It's not a place where you get automatic citizenship. We looked and we were like, oh, maybe you should stay in Vienna for a little bit so when the baby's born it gets an European passport, but it's not passport by birth in Austria. Which is a shame. It would have been a very clutch move. Hell, I thought you said nearly. Nearly no guns.
So, penalty against the return team, that's why...
I mean, I guess it depends on where you're going. Is it free healthcare in Austria?
I've had a long discussion.
Is having a baby in America, I imagine, costs a fuck ton.
Alright, now we can...
Alright, Paris.
Football again from the 15 now.
Is the handoff to... Is that Augman? It is. I haven't seen Augman in a while. He stopped for about -3. Ball's out, but I think the player was dead before that. Especially for the Austrian national team getting new players a dual passport. There we go, free healthcare. For real? Fucking hell, I'm going to Austria. I'm going to Austria. There we go. Second attempt. The Ullman's still in. Vienna's defense has really stood strong in this game for the most part. Here's Edwards, going to scramble out right. Still going, throws on the run to Verose. Nicely done. Caught for the first down. Nicely done, Florian. Line head up well on that one. Good job by LaRose. Nicely done.
Was creating something for himself by rolling to the right. There was no one open basically down the middle. Again. That works.
Here's passing again. Look at the left. Throw in. There we go. Caught again by LaRose again. Sure to find a job for the off-season quickly. There are many international institutions. Depends on what I don't know what his education is, or if you want to stay there, you might want to go back to the States to have family around them. I know a lot of players go back to the States when they finish with the ELF. Insurance for families included. You're not in the third world where we get into debt for... Yeah, well, yeah, America is. I guess that's between him and his family if he wants to go back to the States.
Now it's getting really loud inside Arena.
There's the play action again, caught by Mitchell. First time I've seen him. Well, brace tackle. There it goes. Speed, go. There he goes. That's what they fucking needed that so much. Because now they've scored again. They only allowed a field goal in the last time. Would have been good if it allowed no points, but field goal is better than a touchdown. Here we go. Broken tackles, too fast, gets away from a couple men. Here he goes. Yeah, there we go. 28-3. I'm a Patriots fan, so I remember that quite well. There's a 2-point try. They're going to try and put it down to 11 points. Is that 2017 or 2018? I feel like that was 2018. There's a 2-point, which is incomplete. So it remains 18 to 31.
Take another look. Here, wanted to find Austin Mitchell there for the 2-point conversion, but before that we can take another look at
There we are.
Austin
There's the
Mitchell.
speed of that man. Jeez.
Major touchdown run.
Big play. That's imperative.
And now Austin Mitchell.
Massively important, that one.
Oh, he bounces off defenders. There. Save
Look at that.
Edwards.
There he goes.
Couldn't get him down.
There he goes. Cole Coleman. Coming back on.
Zach Edwards tried to find Austin Mitchell here.
Looked like he caught it for a second, but yeah, it just went through the hands.
But
Bit of a wobbly ball.
close.
Bit too much in the top of the chest. Kind of hard to bring your hands up to like here.
Austin Mitchell and could break up that pass.
Right, defensive stop.
But again, Mark Mattioli
They need a defensive stop.
is still in this game.
Arm tackles are an issue for sure. You see them too often in the today with the Vikes. Yeah, I agree. Especially on that last one. There's quite a lot of them. Right. Paris. Defensive stops needed now, guys. Had some moments in the last drive, and oh, Coleman. Nice tackle. But also they could have had those 2 picks. Fleury missed out on an interception just on that last drive. Chandler Jones missed out on an interception on the drive at the end of the first half. Holding on a return team, so they're going back a little bit more. Tough for them. Yeah, I mean, fair. Good holding call. Could see that one from a mile off. Even with my bad eyes for holding. Alright. There's a snap. There's the pass, which is complete again by Flo. Oh, Beerbaumer. He might be MVP of the week so far. Or at least, you know, Ben Holmes probably going to be MVP of the week. But, like, Beerbaumer deserves some fucking credit. Jeez. Look at that. That ball's good placement. But look at those hand strength. Just fuck off me, man. He's been so good.
Physically, just an advantage against most defenders in the European League.
Here's again going shot deep. He's open. Oh, Torre! He's staying down. Probably winded him lots, but he came down with the ball. Yeah, double coverage, no problem. You're fucking right, but that was a heavy landing. I think that's probably more of a winded. Maybe the elbows. They're moving his plate up, so I'm thinking maybe he's just winded himself. Hopefully he's okay.
It was, of course, landing on his chest, but the question is, what?
Maybe ribs. You'd hope it's not his ribs.
Let's hope that Touré is good to go.
Probably took some weight. Yeah. It looks, he's not like holding his hand though. It's more like he's, you know, lifting up his chest plate. Yeah, fucking outstanding grab.
Essentially, right receiver number 2 on
Good job, man. Well done, Torre. Great player. A little bad. Yeah. Agreed. Walks off in zone. Not holding his hand up like that or anything. So I think it probably is just a wind in. It'll take a couple plays off, get his bearings, hopefully back on. Still no Jordan Boer.
36 yards, and he of course added another.
But Johannes Schultz, very, very good receiver. There's Carey. Big hole for Carey. More than the first. Still going about 15 yards on that run by Carey Bajonan. There we go. Or Parverine. I never know how you say it. His name. Parverinen? Carey. What a baller, man. Look at that. What a baller. Fucking luxurious from within Vienna. Yeah, they've got so many players in that receiver room. Like, they don't even need an E at receiver. It just helps. John had a broken collarbone, so you normally don't play with that this season. It's a trivial thing to activate him. Yeah, I mean, true. Yeah, good point. Good point. There's carry again, but he's stuffed for a lot. Maybe back to the line. Yeah, that's a good point. Probably is somewhat of a precaution. I know they did that with a lot of players. Here we are. They need a turnover. They can't let them score here. Especially not a touchdown. This Holmes lobbing it up. Caught by Horn. Dragged down. Third and goal. Third and goal. Chandler Jones on the tackle. They like it's chipping away, like allowing a field goal, and scoring a touchdown. It's getting there, but you need something a little bit more explosive. You know what I mean? You need a turnover. You need a missed field goal or something. Holmes. Run outside, throwing up a pair. That's so pickable. Punched away by Beard. I want to see a close game, man. I'm voting for Paris at the moment. Also, I went for Paris, and that was kind of weird, though. He didn't go for a pick. He went for the punch. Maybe just a little bit out of his range. Weird, right? Didn't go for the pick. Kind of just slapped it away. I guess maybe a little bit out of his range, but odd for not go to the pick. Maybe playing it safe. Okay. Yeah, true. The commentator said maybe the sun was in his eyes. Right, here's the field goal. Fantastic. He's been good all season. He's been good in this game. This is a bit of a chip shot for him. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. 1834. They need to get something going now. They need to score maybe before this quarter end. That's true. It's still, yeah, good point. It's still 2 scores. I don't get in there with these field goals and then they scored touchdowns after, but it's a safe bet to put Bierbalmer around. Alright. Tastic's been great, though. He might be an MVP shout, honestly. Generally. Tastic has got all the PATs and a couple of field goals.
Also on Dennis Target, the kicker. During the regular season, scored 9 field goals.
Dude's done very well.
So he has missed a few field goals.
Missed a couple, but he's scoring them when it matters. That's what's most important. Alright, Paris now. Something quick, something explosive, like the takedown when a Mitchell scores. I don't think they need this to be, they don't really want this to be going on for too long in this drive. They will, obviously.
People are attending this game right now, and now it's time again for Michael Scharmeier.
They need something.
To kick the ball downfield.
How are the Surgeon 5 feeling about Vienna FC in this game? Great question. But first of all, let me just watch this return. No, why did he go inside? Why did he go inside? He had the angle there, no?
I have the feeling that he will be second towards your targets.
Look at that. He broke that one and tried to go inside. LaRose has been injured like all year. He's just played. But like he's been injured all year. I spoke to him a little bit a couple weeks ago. Because I made a video about him in the preseason. I thought we'd have a breakout year this year. And I was like, you know, kind of what happened? He's like, I got hurt in preseason. It's kind of been a niggling injury ever since. I think that's a great question though about how Surge and Fire are feeling. I think this is definitely going to put them on alert. Good blocking up front. There goes Edwards. Big run, but again choosing to kind of take people on a little bit more. They're going to be... Flags being thrown, pushes. That's stupid by Felicia. What the fuck are you doing, man? Felicia might have scored himself ejected from this game for being a fucking idiot and pushing someone. Don't get yourself fucking ejected from this game, man. I don't think he will, but like... You don't want to fucking discount the flags you just got. I get it's annoying when your callbacks get hit, but like... You want to get that flag now removed off the board. Oh, it's definitely on Vikings. It's a late hit. But you don't want to get like a personal foul and it just goes back the other way. Unless they get personal fouls on both sides. I don't know. We'll see what they do. Yeah. Okay, they didn't call a flag on Felicia. Lucky for that. Let's go, Alex. We've been talking about you for a while. We knew that somewhere you'd be very, very happy. He's done very well in this game. And he's fucking running the ball a lot. It's damn working. Yeah, that's very late hit by number 1 there. Very unnecessary. Very unnecessary. Oh, and then he kind of flopped, I can't lie. Alright, fair enough. Thomas, sorry, Thomas Felicia. He was kind of a flop. Like, he pushed him, but it was also a bit of a flop. Don't lose hope fast yet? No, for sure. Yeah, Ben with a mustache is a scary beast. Columbo gets back to the line, but nothing else. Oh, nice. Nice. I'm surprised you went out during this game, dude. Yeah, Snowden's cool. I've never been, but I know a lot of people that go. It's in Wales, it's not that far away from me. Hiking Alex. We've had Nick in here for a second on his alt account. We've had Jamal in and out. Haven't had FDF yet. All the regulars, of course. SH and Marcus and everyone. Elapopedia's in. There's Edwards still going around. He's escaped out. He's flushing out right now. He unleashes a pass. It's dropped by the Rose. Almost. Almost. Sacrifice a sheep. It does seem to have worked, to be fair, you know, like... I can't hate on the methods because it seems to be working. He threw 27 times in the first half. That was unofficial stats. Let me just have a look, see where he's at now. So he's thrown 36 times now. Edwards is credited with 2 interceptions. We only threw 1. That other one was on a 2-point conversion, right? Pretty sure? Yeah, I think so. Edwards, going deep. Oh, there's Anthony! Welcome back, Anthony. Welcome back, Anthony. Right. Calm. Like he's saying, calm. Everyone, let's just get back to the fucking work. There we go. Welcome back, Anthony. Good to see you again, bro. Great pass. Great catch. Here we go. 2-point conversion gets within a 1-score game. They do kind of need... I don't need it. It would be really helpful for them to get this. I think they run this. Well, maybe not. Draw. No, they're going to pass. Now it's going to go. Let's pass off, which is incomplete. This year they definitely have. Not many, but I think they have made a couple.
That
But they probably have, right? I don't see them being that bad on 2-point conversions.
there. Too low.
Oh, that's close.
Although it was very close.
Very close. I don't think that's worth throwing a flag for, though, like challenging that. Maybe, I guess, but very close. Oh! I think they're looking at it. I think they called it a touchdown.
Alright, so I was waiting for that because after watching that video and a replay, it looked like
I think they called it a touchdown. For a 2-pointer.
caught the ball before the ball could have hit the ground. He was essentially getting his fingers underneath.
Look at that, man. That's so close. Let me see if
The
I can
ruling
get-
of the field is a touchdown.
They called it for a touchdown.
Point conversion is good.
Or a 2-point conversion. I keep saying touchdown. So 24, they've called that a successful 2-point conversion.
Actually waiting for Mark Mattioli to
I
challenge
think.
that. What I thought
I'm
was
pretty sure.
being that
That was very, very cool. I think that was just like Julian Edelman in the Super Bowl, kind of fucking cool.
two-point conversion was ruled
LaRose has been big this game. We've had so much scoring in this game. The third quarter, Paris have got 18 points.
Today is Nemanja Trajkovic, by the way. Down judge Katrin Haltermann, line judge Darius Leonjak, side judge Jonas Zeppelin, field judge Camille Spieler.
Whew. Ruled a failed attempt, damn.
The clock official is Heinz Kuhn.
Incomplete pass. Unsuccessful. Damn. Alright, that back down to 22 then.
Once again, Paris.
That's close. Like, that's really, really close. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, looking from that angle.
From that angle,
hit the ground.
fair enough.
My first intuition was that LaRose got his hands underneath the ball.
I agree with the commentator then. Yeah.
To do, of course.
First look, it looked like it was
He wasn't able
a catch, but on that angle, it slowed down, it looked like it hit the floor. Good call. Glad the referees looked at it though without throwing a flag. It's a score in play, right? So it has to be reviewed, I'm pretty sure. Right, kicks off and away. Here we go.
Dupont,
This will probably take us into the fourth.
into the end
At least very close to the fourth. They need
zone. He wasn't allowed
Stop.
to, attempt a PA.
missing 3 2-point instead of getting 3 extra point. Yeah, but like that kicker's been mad inconsistent. He missed earlier. He has been very inconsistent all year. So I get it, but I also would have went for the 2-point conversions. I think
Starting from the third.
on all of them. You know, hindsight's always 20/20, isn't it? There's Holmes. Pat down to Horn, who's got the corner. A couple yards out of that.
Picks
Not
up
bad.
3 yards.
Right, 39 seconds left in the third quarter. This one's still very much to play for. 12 points, not a massive gap. Like, it's still within reasonable distance. They've showed they can score.
Twice Dennis Tarzic hit the field goal. Vienna only picked up 6. And
Clock's ticking. We get one more playoff, unless it's an incomplete pass, probably.
Mitchell and Mongu scored 2 touchdowns. Of course, in between there was also Ben
There's the
Holmes'
run,
3 touchdowns.
which will be the last play of the third quarter. Carry for about 3,
Paris are still in this game.
which will make it about 3rd and 4 going into the fourth quarter. Here we go.
About to, conclude
This is where it matters most.
the final play of a Payarinen run for 2 or 3.
They're making a ton of cracking noises. Here we are. In the fourth quarter, guys. Lots going on. Lots going on. Still close. Still attainable for Paris. 24, that's not right. It's 22, 34. It says 34, 24, but it's not. because the 2-point conversion was failed. But for some reason it does still say that on the board. I don't know why. This is one, Alex. This is the final one. Has Ben Holmes got that clutch gene? We're going to find out. In this drive or in the next ones, do you reckon? It'd be pretty. I'd like to see a bit of a game-winning drive. I think we've had a few of them this year. It's been pretty fun. He could get himself like a finals MVP if he's going to the finals. That could be a way that he does it. Paris can absolutely still win, but yes, they need to stop giving up these third downs too. There've been a lot of third down conversions, and they've got another one now. Oh yeah, he's played well. Yeah, he's played well. He's probably in line for a week MVP. Like this week's MVP. Him or Beer Bomber. And I would probably give it to him based on the runs. Okay, the coach with the mustache. I fuck with it, coach. 85-yard tush-push touchdown the first drive from Holmes. I mean, we saw it with Albert. We saw it with Albert. I'm not going to try and say Albert's last name. I did try for that video I released on him, but he has not been on the field once. Not one time. It's been all Torre, who was back on now, which is good after he came off, winded. But yeah, Jordan has not stepped on the field. I haven't even seen Jordan in pads. Not on the sidelines, not on a replay of, or any, I haven't seen anything of them.
That's what they are. Overly focused, of course, but I mean that also defines their personality and defines.
Here's Holmes scanning, running out, spin move. Right, fourth down. He's about a yard out. I think he punted this away. That was not bad.
I mean, he can do some stuff.
Not a bad run. And staying out on 4th and 1.
Forrest now decision is to punt the ball, and Ben Holmes is.
Yeah, he's not pleased.
Pretty upset about that. He's pretty upset with the sideline that they decide to punt the ball and not go for it.
I'm punting this ball. I get it's 4th and 1, but I'm punting this ball. Maybe that's just me. You still do have a score advantage. There's more than one score. They can't take the lead of this drive.
It was number 39, but inside Vienna's territory, so this
Oh, now it don't matter anyway, because we've got a flag for it.
penalty, and now it's from the 34. Because I believe that the discussions among Vienna's coaches and maybe players took too long.
There's the punt. It is up and away. Punt was not great. Oh, Austin Mitchell fumbled it though, but he's fine. He's got the ball, but he fumbled it. Yeah, Paris quick score here. Could mean a lot. He is still saying 24. Though, right? I'm not tripping. Yeah, still says 24 points.
10-point gap. 14 minutes to go. Roughly speaking.
Yeah, wait. Hold on. Wait. Am I just being a fucking idiot? Yeah, I'm being a fucking idiot. It was going to be 26 if they got the 2-point conversion. Yeah, ignore me, guys. I'm being a fucking idiot. I was thinking 18 and then they scored because of like normal numerical system with football. It would have been 26. They got to, yeah, don't worry, ignore me, I'm just being a fucking moron.
36.
Zach, nice magical shit there. 12 yards out of that. Fucking fling pass. But it works, it works. Not a traditional throw, but it fucking works.
Sacked a lot, yes, because he's essentially running into pressure and he's provoking pressure so many times.
Yeah, he does get sacked a lot.
At times it's really hard to get him down. He can
Very true. Commentator spitting facts. Right, Edwards fade, but it's a flag. Not sure what that was for, but a false start. Ooh. Jeez. Yeah, false start come up.
So, Nicolas was right. He was saying that Lauff was moving too early.
LaRose false start. I'm watching on the ELF Game Pass in terms of physically England, but the game is in Austria. Here's Edwards again, looking right, throwing right, caught by Mahonwu without his helmet. Here we go, 1st and 15 converted by Anthony Mahonwu. That's a bad man right there. That's a bad man. Jeez. Okay. Let's see what they got. They're moving the ball well. They're moving the ball well. They're up past the halfway line now. 12.5 minutes left on the clock. Plenty of time. They need another defensive stop. They're going to want to do something. Oh, draw by Edwards. He ran into pressure there. Talitza with the tackle. Another young, very talented player. Way! Franchise record. Fuck yeah. 10,981. Shout out to every single person there. They deserve the utmost credit. That's fucking awesome. Hell yeah, go Austria. That's what we love. We love new records. 10,000 people and nearly 11,000 people. The Vienna Vikings. They're definitely a team that's going to stay around forever, hopefully.
Second down.
Ah, false starts fucking everywhere. Everyone's pointing to everyone else. Let's see how the referees decipher this one.
Talking to his colleagues there.
Offensive false start, tough.
Thomas Venezia. Moved early.
Till it's Thomas who?
Still second down.
No idea. Nevertheless.
Now it's
Second down and a long one.
14 it should be.
Motion out from running back. Edwards under pressure. Takes it to LaRose, who goes forward for about 20 yards, maybe 15, 16 yards. I'm getting a little bit excited. LaRose has been so big in this game. Don't matter, Jonathan. First down was had. Yards were made. LaRose has been imperative. If they get a score here and then they kick the PAT, maybe. I think they probably would kick the PAT at this in that instance.
From the 27. Paris.
There's the run by Volumbo. He's been slow today. Hasn't really got much started, but that's a decent run of about 6. Haven't seen much from him at all. He's going to need to finish strong. Hasn't scored yet. Which in the playoffs he's been a bit of a fiend when it comes to scoring, with 3 in the last game. Here we go again. Snap, Edwards looking left. Taking a shot up left. Ooh, incomplete. Incomplete. He tried to connect with Mongu again. Straight's put on a bunch of weight this year too. Benjamin Straight looks a lot bulkier. I might need to do a video on Benjamin Straight. Great play there by Straight. Yeah, Volumbo needs to have a little bit more gas in the tank. He hasn't done much yet so far this game.
And also for Vienna, of course. The Paris, they have to get that third down conversion right now. Can he do it?
Lots of Vikings in the box. Says pass short to Mahonwu.
Anthony Mongu. Just like La Rose. Now Mongu.
Yeah, definitely. I need to do a video on him. I'll probably do that after. I've got to do Alexander Bordakovic. I've got to do him. And I'm going to do Ben Straight afterwards. Because, like, everyone, I feel like people know Ben Straight's really good, though. But, like, I don't feel like people know a lot of why Ben Straight's really good. And to be honest, I couldn't give you a detailed explanation. I know he's good. But I need to, have a look. Why are you so hot on Paris? I'm hot on Paris, too. But why are you so sure they would win? Because I was not sure. Like, I was so back and forth. Here's Edwards again. Rolling left. Looking across his body at the back of the end zone. Can still go 3 down to 1 score. Yeah, 100%. 100%. Field goal here would not mean the end of everyone. Yeah. Xavier's been around for a while, though. Like, people know Edwards is a really good athlete, big playmaker, can create turnovers. True. Yeah, a lot of Austrian players just go under the radar in general. And I like making videos on players that are younger as well. Like, I prefer doing the younger guys because it builds them up and gets more people talking about them for the future. Right, here's Edwards again. Instant pressure by Swankor, who is one of the best young Austrian players to come through in the last couple of years. Honestly, he looks fucking good. No Swankor. Potentially hold that linebacker position for a number of years. I don't know if I agree with that. I feel like a lot of other players get some credit too. Like Flores Calderon is a bit of a league like person, you know. And then there's a lot of teams that get things, but I guess it depends on where you're at. Oh, wide open! There he goes. Keep with the spoilers, dude. You gotta let me wait for the fucking reaction. It's just too much of a game to get spoilers. Yeah, they're fucking huge. Everyone in this game is wham. Look at that. Great grab by Tekadam. He has an argument for MVP of the week. Everton's Jet. Yeah, man. That's the Austrian mountains, man. And they had a better team last year, I would argue. I would argue they had a better team last year. Kick is up and good. 3-point game. Let's see if I can get this real quick. Just hit his target. Now it's a 3-point gap, so after all, what a comeback by Paris, by the way.
2-point tries might cost Paris the final. Anyway, you can take another look
Right, let me get my stream link actually up so I can get people on.
Beautiful.
Gotta do a little bit of filthy promo when the game gets this tight.
Meanwhile, of course, that's semi-final might go
Get
down
the
to
first
the
down
wire.
mag on. There we go. That's now live.
Snacket is the official snack partner of the European League of Football. Snacket brings high quality.
I love how close this is.
Sausages
If you don't like how close this is,
and proteins.
go away. I love you.
Meat snacks.
I don't know if they deserve it.
Check it out, Snacket. And thanks to Snacket,
Both teams have played really, really well.
I can also tell you that, of course, these two teams are fighting for a ticket to the final. If you want to attend the
Whew.
European League of Football final on September 26th,
I need to make a list
then
of players. Maybe that's a... is that a membership thing?
Boston, search for the European League of Football and buy your tickets. And maybe one for your best buddy, one for your girlfriend, one for your aunt, one for your grandma, maybe one for your work colleague.
I love this commentator, man. He's great.
Just, bring the entire clan. Bring everyone to the European League of Football final on September 26th.
He's such a great commentator.
A big party in Gelsenkirchen. Teams Arena.
Whew.
You don't know much about Gelsenkirchen.
Here we go.
After today's
Vienna.
check out
Oh, if Vienna loses game. If Vienna loses game, there's going to be some fucking memes.
It's a stunning arena.
Here we go.
Now,
See what we got.
as I just said, this game right now is going down to the wire. It's only
We love close games, boys. We love close games.
at some point, the Vienna Vikings had an 18-point lead. Xavier Edwards is ready for his return. Mattis Dupont is ready to kick the ball downfield. And we are ready to
Here we go.
enjoy
Right.
another couple of minutes of
Messages replied to.
football excellence. Right
Blood
here
pressure
in the
regulated.
Arena in
We're all good.
the capital of the Republic of Austria.
Right. Kicks up and away. Vienna now have the ball back. Edwards not going to get time to return it.
Touchback.
Touchback. Edwards just wants to return it. Brother's so fucking wham too.
Means that the Vikings will start from the 30-yard line.
There we are. Here we go. Anyone else a little bit frightened? What do you reckon's going to happen here? We're going to get a big play by Vienna. We're going to get a stop by Paris.
8 minutes, 27 seconds for Ben Holmes. For the Vienna Vikings.
Right, here we go, Ben. This is time to establish yourself.
Holmes.
Short pass to Torre. Complete
Touré.
for about 7 yards.
Touré caught the ball.
Not bad at all.
Couple of yards gained by Vienna.
Not bad at all.
35-yard line. Second and 4. 6 yards.
Yeah, very true. Very true.
On the right.
Definitely could be argued. That's the importance of this step up that we were talking about.
2 slot receivers.
I know you're right.
Holmes
Oh,
under pressure.
Holmes!
Himself bounces off a defender.
I don't think he got it. He's short, but it's like third and like a centimeter.
Was he brought down?
Honestly, that might benefit them in just chewing more of the clock off. They do a sneak here, get the first down, that chews a lot more clock off. I think they're going to enjoy that. No, you're right there. That turnover has been a big thing for them.
He managed to get the first down.
Not having that is a problem.
Ben Holmes. His legs become more and more important.
They also can't really bring down Holmes. Like, Holmes' running game has been crazy effective. Oh, yeah, don't spoil, appreciate it.
Holmes keeps the ball. Looks
Oh, he's wide fucking open!
receiver. Race on. Light.
Oh, Reece Horn, how is he so open?
Vikings. No man's land.
How is he so open?
Was in no man's land.
What happened?
Let's go.
Paris, now is not the time for fuck-ups. What happened there?
Again.
Beard just looking at the quarterback or what? He's looking back like what the fuck's going on, but he's the safety on that play. What happened?
Was running.
Wow. Good spot by Ben.
And now, again,
Wow.
score game.
Now it's a 2-score game again, just like that. All that hard work Paris just did is gone.
Committed by Paris.
Wow.
Reece Horn.
PAT's perfect as always.
And scored the touchdown.
Damn.
Dennis Tarzik.
Happy retirement, Cadid.
Now it's a 10-point lead again.
Fucking hell, that's Horn. He's gassed. Damn. I'm kind of deflated. I want to speak close. Why? How is he so open? Easy catch and run. Just
Trusting his eyes there. The Horn was
a
wide.
little bit behind him, like a yard behind him, but didn't matter.
But he was.
There's Horn. Not an all-star though, yeah? Some people say not an all-star. I'm just saying. Some people said that he wasn't an all-star this year, so I'm just saying. Not me, I didn't say that. I voted for him for all-star. I can see some evidence of that. Yeah, he's always playing when it's needed, for sure. German TV guy, that's what we call a brain fart. Yeah, absolutely. Only good thing is quick. Yep, good point. Didn't take it much of the clock off. Paris can get back on with 7 minutes left and try and score. Putting himself back in the same situation. Yep, that's true. Brother, you're tripping if you don't think Reece Horn's an all-star player. I can't lie. I ain't gonna lie. Flat out. Kind of just wrong. Just saying. He was leading the league in yards for like most of the year. He's played in the NFL. And that doesn't make him an all-star. Just playing in the NFL. But dude's got the skills. Dude's a great route runner. Find space. Because last year when he was at Galaxy, I was like, oh, he's got a little bit older. Lost a step. But this year, he's definitely back into it. Alright. Here we go. 7 minutes, 8 seconds left. A quick score going to be needed for Paris. But Vienna's sending that heat, and that's been getting to Paris quite a lot. There's a shot over the middle. It's incomplete. They've got down to Huzzard quite a lot. Which I don't think is a bad idea, but he's definitely turned up for the occasion. He's played well. Horn and Holmes, perfect match. I agree. Also agree with that. Yeah, not very much hurry-up offense at all in this league, but definitely going to be needed here. 7 minutes, 4 seconds, second down and 10. Right, Huzzard is slow. Yeah, he's not a crazy athlete, but he's getting the job done. He's got a pick, he's got a couple of incompletions. Here's a draw by Edwards. Bit of space, decent. About 7 yards. They've just got such a good front seven though, Vienna. Third and 3, big one.
Third and 3. Crucial moment again. So far,
Here we are, third and 3.
heavyweight fight.
This one's been a fucking slugfest. I love it. It's been a tough one. Both teams. Tougher for Paris, for sure. Austin Mitchell over the middle for the first down. Right, let's get him moving, boys. I kind of feel like you've got to get moving now. Every second that clock ticks is a bad thing for Paris.
Bit wobbly, but
There we go. Time out Vienna. Interesting. Interesting. That's good for Paris. Guess they want to try and get back on the same page defensively. Honestly, is this a hot take that I don't think Vienna need Bua right now? Like, maybe into next year, Bua could maybe return back to Italy. I know he played for Milan. Could be an interesting move. I'm not saying that, you know, that they can move on from him or whatever, but he's been injured for a while. They've been really effective. Milan need some fucking help.
I mean, all things considered, he can, of course.
I don't know if they need to. Yeah. It's an interesting thought piece, you know. I need to message David, actually. You know the video I did with Flores Calderon. You know what, let me message David now, because he won't be playing. He'll probably be watching the games, he might be active. I need to message David now. I'll send him a link to the video, and I'll be like, are you alright if I make one about you? I don't want to, like, just do it without him knowing I'm doing it.
Only lost to Rhine Fire.
Because that'd be quite rude.
But of course, Paris, they want more.
It's Paris.
To go to the final.
Nice. Austin, good tackle there by Coleman.
Another completion.
There we go, right. Would you be okay with me making a video like this for your off-season? There we go. Right, just want to ask him. Because I asked Flores Calderon before as well.
Edwards on the same page there.
Don't want to be a dick, you know what I mean? Quite rude. And me just to make one without him knowing that I'm making it.
Injury timeout.
I won't be making that yet. I want to make the Brzozowski one first, and then that one maybe afterwards. If Vienna is not keeping Bua, they should get Meyer from Stuttgart back. They'll have one e-sport open to use, but I don't see what Vienna really needs to do better. A corner, maybe? Because they got Torre, who's a homegrown, fucking great. Johannes Schultz, who's still young and developing, who I think could be a starting slot receiver for Vienna. So you have a slot receiver with Schultz, potentially. You maybe not even need Meyer. You've got Torre and Horn on the outsides. Imagine they're going to keep both of those. And then, great offensive line, great quarterback, great running back. Didn't need to spend any E on that. And then Huzard, who, as the LFB just said, maybe not the fastest DB. They could go for a corner at that range. Because you've got an outstanding front seven of amazing Austrian talent. They already have Lalo, who is more of a nickel, kind of outside linebacker-y, cornery type. Plays literally... Kind of plays a lot more nickel. Not Tony Anderson. He's very different to Tony Anderson. But they have played a lot of nickel with him. You have a huge corner in Lalo. But Lalo doesn't play a lot of corner this time. But he has played a lot of corner. I think, and this sounds a bit like crazy, I think you could go after Khaled, who was currently in the chat. Maybe. Or maybe someone like, fucking, what's his name? Oh. If you go after Nitzlander, I don't think you could because he's an E. He's probably getting paid like, I don't know how much he's getting paid, but he would be an E player. He would be a homegrown. But if you got Nitzlander in this team, he's a former Raiders guy, so I don't think he'd want to. But, oh my god, can you imagine? Yeah, great E corners are hard, for sure. For sure. Full start. Everybody but the centre. There you go. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. He won't go, but like, can you imagine if he did? Like, I would maybe go after. Who else would I potentially want to go after? There's a lot of guys that honestly I think would be pretty interesting. You're true. Yeah, he would. Yeah, Nitsander would be homegrown, that's the thing. But Nitsander's fucking awesome. And he would be homegrown, so you wouldn't even have to spend that E spot. But like you say, he's a raider, so I don't think he would go over there. There's the blitz, but they're going up. Oh, nearly picked off. Coleman landed hard there, though. Seems to be okay, but fucking hell. Yeah, maybe if Edwards retires. Yeah, you're right. You're very right. There probably is. That'll be interesting. I wonder what players have played for both teams. I don't imagine there'll be very many of them. I can't think of any off the top of my head. Letman, Toby Letman, who's currently on the field, he played for both. But he's a Brit, so it's a bit different. Austrian-wise, I can't really think of very many of them. If any. There's a lot of pressure. Edwards over the top is picked! It's Ben straight! It's Ben straight! Fuck! That's dying. Ben straight takes him to the fucking finals. Damn, I need to do a video on Ben straight, I think. Damn. Do I want to do a Ben straight video before the final? Yes, Leftopedia is Austrian. How can you tell? Oh. Do I want to do a Ben straight? I want to push forward a Ben straight video. I'm sure Alexander would understand. Fuck me. And this will probably take it. Yeah. I'm very familiar. I've talked to Nitsander a ton of times. I made a video on him. Easy. Reese Horn. Easy as you like. Reese Horn. One play, one score for Vienna. Oof. Yeah, my bad, he left Peter. My bad. Jeez. Sorry, Sal, man. I know you wanted to see Paris get a win here, but I'm going to say Ben. I'm going to say Ben. Because he's got the passing touchdowns, but he's also got the rushing touchdown and that long rushing run at the start. So I'd probably say Ben's the MVP for this game. Flo also has a pretty good shot. So talking about Austrian players, what's your opinion on Jan Meyerhofer from the Raiders? Baller. I fucking love Jan Meyerhofer. So when I was doing a video on when I was doing a video on Nitsander, I was torn between doing Nitsander or Meyerhofer because I talked to their head coach when I was in the Netherlands, and he was like, both of those guys are fucking awesome. So yeah, Meyerhofer's a really good player that I want to do a video about in the future, but I didn't do the video for a while because I already did Nitsander, so they were on the same team at that point. So yes, I think he's great. And yeah, man, they scored. They're up now. Well, it's actually been called back. Wrong team. Interesting. I need to look into the tape, but off the top of my head, I don't think he's an E caliber DB yet. He could be. He's very talented. But I think he's in the right place in the moment with the Raiders. Fade is caught by a beer bomber who's talking a ton of shit. Beer bomber's a fucking savage. Oh my god. Did you see that? He reels in the ball. He's got a French player draped all over him. He's trying to rip it out well after this guy, and he's talking mad shit as he's just walking off after during that touchdown. Just in his fucking face. That's crazy. How many is that for him now? 3?
31. Vintage
3 touchdowns?
at another point.
It's going to be between those two, surely. Ben Straight,
Player is down.
Meyerhofer, oh my god, I'm fucking all over the place. Obama and Holmes for MVP, this one, absolutely. Welcome back, Flo. Dealt with injuries all year, but he's a fucking savage of a player. Good job. Damn. Alright, so bench straight video. I could do a eval on each player. Oh, I could maybe do a
It's pretty heavily.
video on one of each team. If I'm really quick, there's a bye week between the finals, so that would give me a bit of time. I'm usually quite slow at making these evals because I'm not very good at editing. And I try and make him look creative. Yeah, you got a towing foul. What kind of defense is Paris playing? I mean, they usually play quite a varied defense, but at the moment they're playing a lot. Looks like man coverage, but I'm not really breaking down the defense at the moment. Obama could have picked up the DB and carried him to the bus 100%. And Obama has the arms, the girth of some receivers' legs. Yeah, he's fucking huge and strong and athletic. Bear in mind he tore his ACL 2 years ago too, so he's still doing this well. Jeez, sorry Vienna that I doubted your game. I apologize. Shit the bed. What a performance.
47 yards.
Kicks actually missed.
Attempts.
First miss, man. Of all the misses, this one's the one that gets missed. Nevertheless.
So far has been a 40-yard field goal, so
Nevertheless. So sorry for him that he didn't make it to the team as an IPB, but happy he's back with us. Yeah, because you signed the oh yeah, the tight end that played for the Raiders. The tight end that played for the Raiders went to the Vikings this off-season. That's the only player I know of that's played for 2 that's an Austrian. If Milanovic is really retiring after this season, it'd be really missed, man. Such a centerpiece in your line. Milanovic is fucking amazing. He could be where they put the E spot if they choose to move off and Bua. If Milanovic retires, they get an E offensive lineman. Not easy to find great offensive linemen, obviously, but there are some phenomenal ones. And especially Vienna, massively attractive city, massively attractive team, massively attractive coaching staff. So they could pretty much go after any offensive lineman that they wanted to, as long as it's not someone like the Surge or maybe Paris or Ryan. Right, here's Austin. If you got a touchdown, that would have been mad. Milanovic is top 2 left tackle in the league, and of course, dude, if you give him a mic. Yeah, I've spoken to him a bit before. I made a video on him, actually, a while ago, about a year and a bit ago. Yeah, he's a seriously fucking good player. And yeah, he's a really nice dude. Even after my video, where I know we're gonna call it an argument. We had a disagreement in last year, and yeah, I made a video. He was like, "Yeah, fair play." He was like, "If you was ever in Vienna," I was like, "Yeah, will do." There's Edwards looking over the middle to Mitchell. Let's get him moving. If you're gonna fucking do anything, you need to do it now. Damn. What a fucking game this has been.
Of course. Now, tempo is the name of the game. The Musketeers need to move downfield fast. From the 44, Edwards, empty back.
I would love to have Milanovic, my teacher in school. It'd be great. Relative average score, I can't remember what that goes up to. It's up to 10, right? But honestly, Yeah. Like, he probably is. Because he's a good athlete. He's a great athlete in Europe. And in the European League of Football, he's a great athlete. But he's not an NFL athlete. Great player. Like elite 10 or 9s or 8s so the relative athlete score are fucking freaks.
Might be end of the road for the Paris Musketeers, at least.
Here we go.
After going 10 and 2 after
Nope, but was not been on once.
in the wild card round. Was a close game, 40 to 37. Win against Munich.
Incomplete. Too high.
First and 15, pass incomplete.
Damn, alright. So Vienna are in the final. We are going to have Vienna returning to the final for the first time since their victory. We're going to have Stuttgart or Rhein, a previous final contender, depending on who goes through, potential final winner. I kind of feel, and this is a hot take, I kind of feel like Surge might go down in ELF history as one of the best teams to never win a championship.
He knows he needs to get the ball away fast. He does.
And that's wildly hot, I'm aware. But I think it could be the way it is. Like, they have phenomenal talent in Stuttgart, and anyone's going to deny that. But like, Rhein is such a powerhouse, they've already got a championship. Vienna is such a powerhouse, they've already got a championship. Paris are clearly not on the same level as someone like Vienna, but I think Surge would beat Paris as well. But like Surge, maybe like the Bills. You know when the Bills got to like what, 3 or 4 straight championships and they didn't get a ring? I feel like it could be like that. Maybe not getting to the championship every year, but I feel like it could be a similar situation. I'd like to be wrong now. I'd like to be wrong. But some people would take that as disrespect. Oh, tipped. Yeah, exactly. Like him passing on the knowledge, because he was a CFL draft combine attendee as well. Same with Sven. Fourth down is pretty much right. It's pretty much on the wall unless they get like a score from here, but and then maybe an onside kick after that. But it would be doubtful. They're gonna have to do some crazy shit. Here is Edwards getting a ton of depth, throwing it up to take it down, which is incomplete. Turnover. Here we go, boys. Vienna are about to run the ball for a couple plays, then go fucking crazy. A lot of pressure being like sent by Vienna. Jeez. What a team, man. What a team. I'm still picking a Ryan fight to win. I'm more confident about that one. But Vienna shut me up a little bit, I can't lie. I wasn't like I was not saying they were gonna lose this game like a lot. Like I knew they were gonna be really, really competitive. I just had my doubts. Yeah, this game they really showed out. They scored a ton offensively. They were really good defensively. They caused turnovers on a good Paris offense. They stopped the run really well. Huge. Paris can start calling the timeouts. I didn't curse the Vikings. I've not cursed the Vikings once this season, I don't think. I've rooted with them. I think I predicted them to win all their games this year in terms of like matchups during the year. But I have a lot more Vienna supporters in my chat than anyone else. Because I like to think I'm a neutral fan. I have my biases, as everyone does, but will be interesting to rematch of Tonga versus Vikings defense. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, that's going to be fascinating, you're right. And this is Tonga behind a better offensive line. He's in better form than he was back then. Again, naturally, he was on like an MVP level year for sure. But this year he's been better. Shout out Ghazi. We fucking love Ghazi for giving us the sponsorship of this fucking league. Hell yeah. Well, you've got Marcus as a Surge fan. You've got a couple of Vienna fans. You've got Ricardo, who's a Raider. You've got Jonathan, who's more of a Paris guy. That's a good question. I had let's have a look. Because I was gonna do like a reaction to my preseason power rankings. Let's have a look at where I got scroll for a while because I've been making a lot of content. Preseason. Which one was it? Preseason power rankings. I think that's the one. Yes, it is.
Get the ball back as soon as possible.
Oh shit, I'm at 7? Oh damn, I had him kind of low, you know. That's a fucking L, I can't lie. Yeah, I had Vienna kind of low.
I assume Bayern will take the ball again. I mean, I'm not sure, but
I think I'm rooting for Fire. I'm rooting for Fire. I can't lie. Me and Jay are obviously close. Glenn's a Brit, so naturally.
Might have been a false start.
What do you mean by that, Khaled? Explain.
Early.
Elaborate, please.
Everyone is pointing the finger to someone else, of course.
What makes you think that Paris losing to Vienna would mean that Fire would lose to Surge?
And that is very painful.
Stanley Zerekbe with the offsides gives him a fresh set of downs. They're going to keep running the ball. You got to remember, Fire dominated Paris the second time they played them. The first time was close, but the second time they played them means more. They dominated them. Yeah, I was waiting for the Fire players in the parking lot for a game with a bat for sure. No, I'm never wrong. Except when I'm really, really wrong. Like in this game where I was wrong.
He tried to rip the ball out of his hands. That's now what Paris are attempting.
Damn, Carrie's jersey got ripped up. That's a shame. That's a nice jersey. How the hell did that even get ripped? Oh, there it goes. Yeah, well, he left because of a pay dispute though, didn't he?
Now he more and more looks like defeated head coach.
There we are. Yeah, started defeated. Big, like 16 points, but it was close for some stretches of the game.
Win over Munich Ravens.
Yeah, there we go. Paris definitely had some opportunities to make a little bit more. They just couldn't get it done. Vienna with a better team.
Mistakes too many. Let's put it like that.
Shout out Vienna. Go into the ELF finals for the second time in 3 years. They are undefeated in finals in the ELF. Who did they lose to last year? Stuttgart?
Timeout is over. 2nd and 8.
Yeah.
Bayern again is not brought up.
Damn, Carey.
Breaks through and picks up a couple of yards.
Carey's a baller. Yeah, Serge. That's a good game. Look at that, just stiff arm, stiff arm, stiff arm. Just under 3 minutes. Yeah, injuries are a part of a game now, and it happens.
It's 3rd and 3 now.
Jesus. Right. 3rd and 3. Game is winding down. I didn't think I actually got bounds. Might need to rewatch that game, you know.
Play clock was just stopped for a moment, and there's some discussion going on among the officials, Frank Christensen and
Quite a lot of discussion. Really know why.
umpire.
A lot of talk. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Vienna have struggled a lot of injuries. Talked about it earlier, but I think quite a lot of teams have. Fire struggled with a ton of injuries.
Wasn't out of bounds.
Vienna struggled with a ton of injuries. Paris
The Vikings, of course,
lost a couple of players to injury throughout the year.
the clock run down.
Surge didn't as much. I feel like, just off the top of my head, they had a couple guys. Obviously, they had Christian Tuck go out, and then Raheem Wilson came in. But honestly, that seems like that could have been for the better. I said that Tuck might be a Defensive Player of the Year nominee. I was wrong on that. I really liked him coming in, but never really got a chance to get started.
It's 6, 5, 4. Now the ball has to be snapped.
There we go. They get the snap off. Took him a fucking long time to get that off.
Takes the ball again.
Carry. Go on, Ben Holmes. Throw a block. Yeah, good choice.
And might break
Good
for
choice.
on by
Carry's a
Vikings.
baller, man. I said before the year, I think he's going to get 1,000 yards.
We're going to the 2-minute warning, but there is no way Harris
What a legend.
into this game.
Ben Holmes made such a good business decision now. I was worried he was going to like throw a block and hurt himself. Or like a Paris player would just take advantage of him trying to go for a block and try and get like some kind of check. And there we are. Coming towards the 2-minute warning probably now. I think we've got maybe a couple more plays until the 2-minute warning comes up. Still a 16-point game, so it is probably out of question. I think Matt Paris might be able to get maybe a drive if they stop it here. If they got first down with that though, didn't they? They haven't stopped him once. Proud of Musketeers, great game, great season. 100%. 100%. Second year franchise. Pretty unanimous top 4 team. That is surprising. I really like Ben in this game, but I'm not gonna lie. Ben is just not the season MVP. To be honest, I don't want to call the Paris owners out. That's kind of just factually wrong. You know what I mean? Like when I just don't feel like they wanted to give it to Glenn because Glenn's a fire player, so I don't think they want to give it to a rival. But I'm not gonna lie, and I know it's become a bit of a meme, and it is fun, but like the MVP is Glenn. Like it can't really be anyone else. Like let's be honest. I don't even think Ben's in the top. Yeah, he's very good, but again, you've got to take into account the play that they are playing in the first couple of games. They didn't even play all the games. But yeah, that's going to be a great final. A great final.
Now we are back in Generali Arena in Vienna.
Ben Holmes' first playoff game as well. And one of the big things that I had before the season started was Ben struggled with steps up in competition quite a lot when he went to the CFL and when he was in other North American leagues. This year he's been great. I know it's a step down from those leagues, but you know it's a step up when you make it into the playoffs, and he's done well.
He's been head coach of the Vienna Vikings since
This game,
2007.
yeah,
He
Fair.
Already
There's the Niels.
coordinator for 2 years. Also played for a little while.
Yeah, Paris secondary.
Vikings.
Not been great in this game. I obviously gassed up in the pre-game, thinking it'll be a little bit better than this. Coming close to the end of the game now. Just going to have some Niels. And it will be the end. We have our first final team very soon. Vienna Vikings versus Stuttgart Surge or Rheinfly. Either way,
Yeah, Vikings.
a non-German team, which is good.
2022, they can now attempt
And Vikings
to,
have a really good fan base, as we can tell by the attendance. Still say we haven't seen a QB this strong in the league, and you Americans Europe often have problem too. Facts. That's why I value his overall performance more this year. I mean, I agree, but Epler did just as good in the same offense. That's a factor. He wasn't as he didn't play as much as Glenn. And Glenn, if you take Glenn out of the team, he is more valuable. I think he's more valuable. They didn't play any real contenders, whereas Glenn played 2 playoff teams in Madrid and Paris. So for me, it's not close. It's very clearly him. But he could have a finals MVP. Here we go. Ben Holmes leads the Vienna Vikings to an ELF championship game. Would you look at that? Let me make myself smaller, get rid of the image. I've got mad buffering going on, as you can see. There we go. There's your final score, people. Vienna 47, Paris Musketeers 31. Very close game. Of course, they scored at the end, so made it look a little less close than it really was, but it was a very close game. Paris had a bit of a comeback, kind of fell just a little bit short. We're going to have our first final team. And tomorrow we got a game tomorrow. I'm so excited for tomorrow's game. Obviously, I'll be streaming that. Yeah, you are right there. There is valid... Hold on, let me get the chat up. I forgot to put the chat back up. Bear with. If Ben is not coming back because of the child, I wouldn't mind getting Apple back next season. Good point. Very valid, and that'll be a good pickup. It's not Vikings' fault the EFS schedule sucks. No, I disagree with that. The scheduling doesn't suck. The Vikings were going to be in a good conference. Panthers, everyone remembers how good the Panthers were meant to be. Berlin are always a good team. I disagree with the fact that they have had teams that suck, because those teams were meant to be really good. People were saying Watchalong as a championship contender, and I know I've said that they have an easy schedule, because those teams haven't been as good. But I don't think that's on them. I don't think that's on Vienna, and I don't think that's on the league that those 2 teams are disappointed. That's my opinion. A little bit of a rant. But you know what I mean? Bilbao isn't a German TV man and mathematics. 3 touchdowns, 99 yards, definitely up there. I think the league could go for 14 games a year for the regular season. Yeah, maybe. Depends how much revenue there is. And also depends on the teams. I would like to see this year, personally, 16 teams. Or maybe 18, depending on how things go. But it needs to be an even number. Rishon obviously is bad. Yeah, he's fucking jacked. People said Vikings would be bad for absolutely no reason. It's because they lost a couple guys. And people weren't sure about Ben, because he had a lot of question marks going in, because he didn't have play time under his belt. They had Weston Carr, who I think we all kind of thought wasn't as great as a receiver as they could have had. And they had some aging players, and they also had young players coming in, like Talitza, like Swankor, who we now know are fucking amazing, but we didn't know that as much then. So I think there were reasons. But those reasons have been proved wrong, you know. There's no need for them to play the Mercs twice. No, but again, that was Barcelona being... It was because of the last year when we had teams folding that we had weird scheduling. This year because 17 teams. Next year, hopefully we'll have more even in terms of the amount of people in the league. That's what I want. Either 18, Barcelona dip and we go to 16. Barcelona stay and we get maybe an expansion team and we go up to 18. Or Barcelona dip and we get 2 expansion teams to go up to 18. I think that's what I would like. But Paris deserve a lot of credit because Paris played really, really well. Look at that. Mamadou Sai, fucking baller. What's up for him? Last time we'll see these guys for a while, so enjoy it, man. We're not going to see Zach for a minute. We're not going to see Dawson Dells. Not going to see that great offensive line. There's a lot of guys we're not going to see for a little while, so make sure if you're a fan to reach out to these players sometimes as well. Be like, you played fucking good, because I can only imagine how much that means to them. Right, I'll see all you guys tomorrow. Thank you everyone for staying. It's been a fucking great stream. I'll see you tomorrow. ELF Live on Tuesday. Go and watch all my recent videos. Go and look at the memberships if you're interested in the memberships. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. Let me figure out how to end this with both streams going on at once. Right, cool. See you guys.